Okay, I'm not gonna be able to, okay, so I don't have headphones? I don't have headphones. Or there's no sound. Is there sound for you guys? Like, can you hear audio, desktop, like music? We hear you. Okay, good. Okay, cool. All right, how's, overall, like, noise gate? Is it okay? Moving laptop. We hear the audio, noise, all good. All right, guys. Okay, okay, okay. Oh no, my computer's trying to update. Okay, hi, hi. Welcome to my casting couch. Okay, not actually though, but I am attempting to tweet all of this out. Remind me, oh, I'm kind of, okay. Remind me to tweet that the casting, no, what? Remind me to tweet when 2 cents with QuarterJade starts, okay? So right now, loud to set, welcome back for 9 months. So right now, I'm just gonna like hang out with you guys for a little bit before, and then when we are ready for 2 cents with QuarterJade, I will invite Sydney in, and yes, okay? I didn't mean to say casting couch, it just kind of came up in my mind. I can't read chat, I'm blind. Oh no, dude. All right, is this a podcast? Okay, well technically a podcast is strictly just audio. Like a podcast is you guys don't talk. So, okay, what I am expecting of 2 cents with QuarterJade is you guys have topics and discussions that you send into my Discord, and then I pick some discussion topics and then we discuss them. And I'm gonna have a guest. So today's guest is Neytiri, and she will be here in a little bit.
I have to work
but yeah,
tonight,
it's like more on the serious side. That's kind of my goal. I want it to be like a serious kind of segment in my stream where it's usually not, right? We usually meme it up. But yes, an interactive live podcast with video. Yes, ultimately. It
and
is
what are we
technically
casting
still
for
like
today?
a podcast, because a lot of the times me and Sydney will be talking. And you won't, like, we will occasionally look at chat and pull the chat for like questions, comments, etc. But most of the time it's gonna be me and Sydney discussing. But yes. Wait. Wardslaw, thank you for the 4 months. I have to work tonight, but have fun streaming. Thanks, Wardslaw. Have a good shift. Moses, thank you for the $4. And what are we casting for today? Porn. Mr. Executive Chaos, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. Patch, thank you for the 6 months. And Alsturm9, thank you for the 4 months. Hope everyone's enjoying their holiday season. Be sure to spread the positivity. Yeah, did you hear that? Wait, Christmas is in like, what day is it? Oh my god, Christmas is in, oh my god, okay, yes. Happy holidays, everyone.
Hey Jodi, hey chat. How are everyone's
Is one of the
festivities
topics
going?
licking teeth is
just
normal?
Hoping for a great time this Christmas. What are all of you wishing for? Jade Heart.
Dude, you know what? Some people think peeing on other people is normal. So it's all about perspective, okay? Whatever. Keeping it serious today. What are you casting for? Porn. Bro, I mean, okay, no, when the topics of discussion are serious,
wow.
they will be serious, okay? Peeing on people isn't normal. I was reading, okay, there was I'm sure a lot of you use Reddit. On the front page of Reddit the other day for Ask Reddit, the question was like, what do you guys find, like, what is something you thought you liked sexually, or what was a kink that you thought you liked but then didn't? And one person was like, I really thought that I was into like pee, like being peed on. And then in the moment they were into it, but then afterwards they were like, wait, I'm covered in pee. So then they said that they tried it again and then they didn't like it. So, you know, I guess, you know. And before, why I have no girlfriend. Also, you can't call makeup. I'm here for it. Hi, Cobra. Can I pee on you? Only if I ever get stung by a jellyfish can anyone pee on me. I think that is like my only exception. If I get stung by a jellyfish, sure. And that's it. I don't know, man. Maybe try it again. That's actually a myth. Is it really? I have no idea. I read somewhere that it doesn't actually help. Okay, never mind. In no case, shape, or form is anyone allowed to pee on me. All right. That kind of sucks that I have to look down to look at chat. I like have to, I like can't read you guys from, but that's okay. What if you were on fire? If I'm on fire and you're gonna pee on me, I feel like there's something else that you could do a little bit more productive that so I won't die. Sure, okay.
My
eyes are up here. Hi, Sid Fishes, and welcome back for a year. Welcome back to the Jade Brigade. Dick Boy, welcome back for 10 months. Elevate, welcome back for a year as well. Tor Plays, thank you for the 3. Hello, Jodi. Hello, chat. Hey, how are you? How's everyone festivities going? I'm just hoping for a great time this Christmas. What are y'all wishing for? A girlfriend. Come, bruh. Hi, streamer lady. Hello, Light. Welcome back. My dad to come back from the store. He'll come. He's just getting milk. I wish to pass my finals. Dude, good luck with finals. What if you really have to pee? You know, I don't really. No, we're done. We're done here. We're done talking. We know. Yeah. I can't be sitting on the couch and streaming and talking about kinks. You know, that just sets up the. At least it's not black. Nice topic so far. Yeah, okay, so well, I decided this is gonna be like before. So, okay, I want to talk to you guys. Oh, wait. Okay, no, this is fine for now. Okay, so right now you see this scene where I have all my alerts and my chat. You know, when we transition to the 2 cents of QuarterJade, none of this will be on the screen. I'm also gonna mute alerts. The alerts will pop up, but there will be no sound. And then when I'm done with the podcast, I'll probably go through and thank them or whatever. Okay? Or, I mean, you could just save your alerts for next time. It's me, Bao. Welcome back for 8 months. Happy Christmas and Merry New Year, Jodi. Back to you, me, Bao. Jared Chocobo, thank you for the 300 bits. Says, oh no, you're on fire. Wait, let me drink this water so I can pee on you. What a specific kink. All right. How's university going? I graduated university in June. Yes, June. How long do you think this podcast will last? 2 hours, maybe? I think it depends. Okay. So you guys sent in kind of discussion topics, and then I picked like an overall discussion. So the first topic, okay, a lot of you guys asked questions of like, relating to like life of a streamer. So I'm basing it off of you. So that is like our first topic, but then it's like very lighthearted. It's very open, you know? So yeah, we'll see where it goes. Coxy Normus says, let's see those feet, ma. You know, when I was getting on stream, I was like, should I wear socks for these nasty ass people on my stream? But then I'm like, dude, if you're into feet, I'm sure like there's not much going for, you know, like who else is into feet? So like, I don't wear socks normally, so now I'm here. You know, if you get a flash from my foot, dude, I enjoy those 3 seconds because I'm sure it's tough out there. Mockrash, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Jade Brigade. Turd Murd Frohawk, thank you for the 7 months. And Zeal, welcome back for a year. Welcome back. Socks are feet lingerie for foot fetishes. Dude, I feel like for that, it would have to be like, you know those socks that hug your toes? That I would imagine. Oh, I did watch The Witcher. Is anyone watching The Witcher? Okay, I like highly recommend it. It's kind of slow at first. I actually really like it. And, well, The Witcher's pretty fucking hot. Like literally, I'm watching this guy and he's just fighting with his big sword and his muscles. And he's like really, they did a really good job casting him. So, I highly recommend it. Even if you like don't like the Witcher games, I think it's a really cool show. So, I'm episode 3, okay, I'm on episode like 4. I like don't like who they casted as Yennefer. Oh. But I'm sure I'll get over it. But it's okay. Are you gonna be playing any games today? I'm not going to be playing any games today. Today is strictly gonna be 2 cents with QuarterJade. I'm gonna be figuring out this type of, I've never really done this on my stream. I've never had like something where I'm not sitting in front of a computer kind of. So definitely out of my comfort zone, but I want to explore this realm. So the Yennefer actor is too young. She looks too young. She doesn't really look like Yennefer. This is a test run. So this is gonna be like our first 2 cents with QuarterJade. And then when I get more of a hang of it, I would like to invite more guests and things like this. Are you gonna be ending the stream after the podcast segment? Yes. I also have friends coming over because I'm planning like a Christmas holiday Christmas day. You know, I'm having friends over. We're gonna be baking cookies, watching Christmas. So I will be ending stream. But that the stream will last at least 4 hours max. Or like, sorry, the stream will be at least this stream will be max 4 hours because I have to be gone at 8 p.m. Wow. Will you ever have black people on the stream? Vlad, you're in for a surprise today. I don't know, man. I literally, you know how like BTTV, if you at someone, it will highlight the message. So, like your eyes kind of automatically go there, and so of course I read this message. But yeah, you're in for a surprise today, which is gonna be crazy. Yes. Don't forget to bring your taser to the party. It is sitting on my vanity. I can see it.
So Terry's a constant
Don't
thud
worry.
coming from my sister's room, and she keeps calling for someone called Daddy. But my
Are you going to
dad
upload
went
this
go
in
get
audio
some milk from
form?
the store 7
No,
years
I think this
ago.
is gonna be super
What
meaty.
should
I don't think
do?
it can be audio. So maybe in the future I'll think about like podcasts and stuff. But for now, I don't know about that. But okay, I thought you were racist to be. I literally haven't done anything other than sit on this couch and talk about nothing, I think. Alright. Well, I'm glad we can clear that misconception. Do you want any ice cream? I'm gonna order some still streaming. Becca, no! I have ice cream, thank you though. Love you. It's the same guy asking you to be his online girlfriend. Oh.
The community is proud to see you.
I think I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. I think this is gonna be a cool YouTube segment. So, who came up with the name?
In our willingness to care. You are
Somebody in chat that I cannot remember.
in so many ways.
So this is where you say it's me, smile, and claim it, okay? Because I don't know. Elsa, thank you for the year. Welcome back for a year. The community is proud to see you grow personally, and with this opportunity, growth teaches us to stay humble through what we learn and understanding and our willingness to care. You're fulfilled and deserving in so many ways. 1 year, and I appreciate you so much. Welcome back for a year. Anthony, thank you for the $4. Lost anxiety, thank you for the 5 months. So there's a constant thud coming from my sister's room, and she keeps calling for someone called Daddy. But my dad went to get some milk from the store 7 years ago. What should I do? You should probably go check on her. She might be like, she might be stuck in like her closet, you know? You should definitely check on her. Yeah. The smiling for the 100 bits. Mockrush, welcome with the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Jade Brigade. If anyone wants, you can join the Discord. Discord.gg/QuarterJade. We're a bunch of memers, you know. We are wholesome memers, okay? All right? Stuck under the table. But don't join. Come on, man. No, our Discord is great. If you are looking for a family on Twitch, okay, that is, well, some of you are rather, well, you know, okay, I think the people who I am inviting and those who will join are rather wholesome and great, you know, and our community is wholesome and great, but we like to meme, okay? If that fits you, you belong there, you know? Some of you are like a little too degenerate for me, though. What's that supposed to mean? There are some individuals out there, like people who are like, yo ma, show your feet. And I'm like, well, I mean, you know, like, I mean, I guess you have, you know, you belong somewhere. Probably not here though. You know? I do not speak any, so okay, yes. If you're new here, I'm half Chinese, I'm half Norwegian. I don't speak anything but English. Both my parents, so my grandparents, didn't like pass down their language to they kind of use it as a secret language to my parents. And so yeah, it just never was taught to me, and then I never took it upon myself to learn it.
It's not a potato in my my pants. It's my dick.
So,
The Discord is a
Jodi, have you
great
watched
mix
The
of
Witcher show yet?
wholesome
Yes,
and
I just watched The
thirsty
Witcher
AF.
last night. I watched like 4 episodes of it. It was actually really good. I highly recommend. Okay, hold on. Let me put my phone on do not. The Discord is a great mix of wholesome and thirsty as fuck. Dude, okay, so I will lurk in my Discord a lot of the times, and sometimes people will be like, wow, like, Jodi played League today, it was really cool, this new champ. And then, like, another person will be like, yo, does anyone else, like, really, like Jodi? Does anyone have a crush on Jodi? Dude, did anyone see Jodi today? Like, does Jodi have, like, a not safe for work Discord? I'm like...
Pepe meltdown, 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 Pepe meltdown.
Did that work? What alert is it on? Can you hear it? Clap? Clap what? I don't have audio. All of them are checks. Wait, what do you... Well... I mean, I can mute alerts. That would be unfortunate. What alert is it on? Turn alerts off. So I am gonna be muting alerts when the segment starts. It's on the donation. Skip alert. Sorry, I don't know whose that was. I did go with 2 cents with QuarterJade. It's on donation. Okay. Did it skip it? Stormbless, thank you for the 7 months. Snowflower, thank you for the 6 months. Facebook, welcome back for 15 months. We're good. It's fine now. Okay, perfect. It's been over. You guys lack communication. Come on, man. When is the segment starting? Okay, let me give you a brief outline of what the segment's gonna be like, and then I will grab Sydney and we can start. So, again, what I did and what I want to get used to is what I'm imagining is a talk show, but an interactive talk show. So I want to pull from you guys and your comments and your questions, and then me and Sydney or whoever my guest is in the future are going to discuss it. But the easiest way, if you have a topic that you want to be discussed on 2 cents with QuarterJade, you would join my Discord. There is a channel called 2 cents with QuarterJade. A lot of you have questions or these comments or categories or whatever, and then I wrote them down. And so a lot of your questions kind of related to like life, streamer life, which probably wouldn't be my first topic, but I will go with what you guys go with. So it'll probably be like life of a streamer, and then I have pulled some questions, and then there's like some random ones, but then throughout it I want to like obviously talk to you guys, like what is it that you're interested in, and then we can it's very, I want it to be very organic. I don't really care like too much. I just think it's gonna be, we're gonna improvise. Okay. Hi, Merrick. Don't forget to tweet it out. Yes. Okay, so let me get Sydney. Sydney. Hi. Hello. Please come here. This can only go well. I think it'll be something that you guys enjoy. I think it'll be, so something that I particularly love about my community is that I feel very safe talking about my opinions or sharing my thoughts, you know? It's like, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Jade Brigade. So something for like this, I also think that like, I feel like my stream is rather a comfortable place where you can share opinions and not get shit on all the time. I mean, we're still gonna get shit on. You know what I mean? So, this will be probably made into a YouTube video, I think. Yes. Let me think. Here she is. Hello. Button. Okay, I'm muting alerts. No more alerts. Okay, and then can you press, okay, scroll down on my scenes on the far left, and it should say 2 cents. Yeah. Far left, scenes, 2 cents with QuarterJade.
Oh, nice.
And then coffee.
Yes.
Do you want your chapstick and your water and your phone?
Maybe, I
don't know. I mean, I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
I want it all, I suppose.
Okay, so
Okay.
watch out for Mike.
I won't hit Mike, promise.
Okay,
Hey! Hi!
All right. That was probably so loud.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are you taller than me? Wait,
Well, I am
well, I'm just saying because I
taller
don't...
than you.
Well, because do you fit in this scene? Oh, you fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we fit.
Everyone, somebody asked me earlier, they're like, are you ever going to have black people on your stream? I think you're racist.
I'm the black person on her stream to confirm
like,
that she's
what
not
the
racist.
fuck? I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, you're gonna be very surprised today. Like, oh wow, how ironic. Okay, but anyways, okay, this is Neytiri. This is the first time you're ever on my stream.
Yeah, we've
Oh
played
my God,
games,
okay.
but I've never actually
Okay,
been on
yes,
the stream.
Sydney constantly plays video games with me. Whatever, not whatever. You're great.
Yeah,
But yes, okay. So Sydney is my best friend. So yeah, this is like this is gonna be really scuffed. Like
No, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
What else would
I
we
have
do?
a feeling this is gonna be really scuffed. She does have an Insta.
Hello, hi, nice to meet you guys.
Your Insta?
Oh, my Instagram is Neytiri TV, Neytiri TV. Yeah.
Okay. But yes, okay, so this is gonna be really scuffed.
You have something on your face. Can I get it? Okay. Like a little black thing. There we go. Saved.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Well, I mean, I don't want something on your face while you're streaming. I'm trying to help you out.
Okay, ready? So what we're gonna, okay, this is gonna be like, it'll be like you know, because YouTube you gotta like kind of have scripted. I'll be like, welcome to 2 Cents with QuarterJade, featuring.
Neytiri.
Is that dumb? Does this sound bad?
No, I think yeah. Here's welcome to QuarterJade. This is.
What do you think?
Like,
Scuffed? Come on, man! It's a work in progress. Okay.
Yeah, it's the first one. It's okay to be scuffed.
Kind of weird. Whatever. It's scuffed. Okay.
Okay.
So a lot of people in the Discord were talking about life of a streamer. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Specific questions or just in
Okay.
general?
So let me read to you guys. Oh, I need to tweet this. My first ever wait. What do you guys think? Talk show segment?
Podcast?
Not a podcast because we're talking. 2 Cents. First episode. First
Yeah.
episode?
Yeah, I like that. That sounds good.
First episode of 2 fuck.
Clearly planned.
Special guest at Neytiri.
Perfect.
First episode of 2 Cents with QuarterJade starts today. Special guest.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nice.
Maybe it's up for it's
No,
up
you
for
nailed it.
interpretive. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Because
nailed it.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, the questions. Oh, this
Yes.
is scuffed.
That's okay. Scuffed is what it gives it charm, okay?
That's what we say when
Yeah.
we try to justify our scuffness.
That's
Okay,
okay.
so life of a streamer. A lot of them I mean, are you guys interested in life of a streamer?
I think it's a thing to talk about.
I remember when I wasn't a streamer, I was actually pretty interested.
Yeah.
But I don't know if like you are genuinely like, do you want to hear what we think about being a streamer? Because like I was like, when I was not a streamer, I remember, okay, when I did stream, okay, let's say that I streamed, when I had like 5 viewers, I remember watching like Pokey and being like, I can't even imagine what is this like. And then,
Yeah.
but now I don't know. I'm actually aspiring to be a YouTuber and streamer. We had that topic really often. Wake up at 4 p.m.
Actually,
That
though,
is so-
we went to bed at 5 a.m.
Yeah,
last
went to bed
night.
at 5 a.m. We woke up at 2?
Yeah.
1? Something?
It's just, yeah. It's
Something
pretty
like
bad.
that.
It's pretty bad, but that's
Stop
okay.
second guessing yourself and just talk about it. Okay, so a question that somebody, the mic. We do stay up at DGen hours, I know. Okay, one of the questions was, how's your life changed since you've become a streamer, and what would you say you enjoy the most from before you started streaming that you can't quite do anymore? Wait. Okay, so I skim read these.
Is that not a good question? Are you not happy?
No,
with that?
I don't think I caught the. Okay.
What's wrong with it?
No, nothing. Okay,
Oh, okay.
you can start.
Okay, so let's see. How has your life changed since you started streaming? For me, it feels like everything's changed. Like my friend group, the things that I enjoy, how I spend my day has changed like completely. The way like I budget my time, 100%. All of my like closest friends now have come from streaming. So like my best friend, obviously you, like has come from streaming. So those are all things that I wouldn't have. And then what would you say you most enjoy from before you started streaming that you can't quite do anymore? I don't think it's like taken anything away. Do you think it's taken anything away from you?
Anyway, I would say like some of my. I think I used to like overthink less.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
I think because you're also okay. My friend group has obviously changed. Everyone around me is a streamer. It's like when you're hanging out with a group of friends, let's say when you're in high school, like you kind of just shoot the shit. Like you're just like hanging out, whatever.
Yeah.
But now I also think like your friends are also like your coworkers. Makes it kind of interesting. But I wouldn't say that it took away too much for me. It was more so. I definitely overthink way more now though. But I think it has given me more than it has taken.
Yeah. That's true.
By far. Privacy, I would say that, yeah. So I would say privacy is also not like, But I think that's, you kind of expect that, because you are putting your life kind of out there. But that's also like what social media is too. Like, but it is true. People do remember a lot of things that maybe like you do or talk about.
Yeah. I think it's harder too. Like the difference between like social media and streaming for me is like big in terms of privacy. Like you can choose what you want to share on Twitter, you can choose what to share on Instagram, but you're spending so much time streaming that it's like really hard to filter out things that you may not want out. And like choosing what you can and can't say is way, way more difficult. Streaming. Me
and Sydney were just talking about that. We're eating breakfast. Okay, technically lunch at this point. Yeah. But we were eating downstairs, and we were like making jokes and how our humor, like some of our humor is really lewd, and like, you don't. It's like, where's the line? Like, because I want to say some interesting things, and she want to say some interesting things, but then we're like, can we say this? Like, is this appropriate? Like, where is this line?
Yeah.
So I understand that. Like I said, I overthink so much more. Like I overthink my jokes, I overthink my humor, my type of humor, what that type of humor, like what audience that attracts. The things that I would never ever think about.
Yeah.
Should I just bring this closer? Dude, this mic is scuffed.
What's it?
This setup is scuffed. I want this to be like right here, but I would have to move that.
Yeah, I can hold it and you can move it if you want.
All right, fine. Welcome to my scuffed podcast.
No, we're doing great. This is great.
Welcome. Okay, next question.
Next question is, do you have anxiety being a streamer and how do you deal with it?
I have so much anxiety. Oh my god. I have so much anxiety. I don't think... Okay, hold on. I don't know how to unloosen this or tighten it.
Yeah, I think both of us are kind of like anxious perfectionists.
Yeah.
So then
today this setup
took so long, you guys.
It took me a whole I want to say 3 hours total.
Yeah. And you spent last night on it too. Yep. So yeah. I would say I definitely have anxiety being a streamer as well. Like even hitting start stream is like hard sometimes. Sometimes I have to work myself up to hitting the button. It's like really, really hard. Yeah.
Ah!
Oh no.
Oh no. Like, why is this
going great?
Okay.
There, yeah.
Okay, go ahead, keep talking.
Okay. I would say. Okay. The second half of the question. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. What I was gonna say. Can you hear me? I don't know if this is. Dude, this is okay. You should be able to hear me.
Yeah.
Hold on. I really just want to tighten this mic.
Okay. The second half of it was how do you deal with it?
Okay. How do you deal with it?
How do I deal with it? This is good. Do you want me to hold it?
I just can't tighten it right here.
Okay, well, while Jodi is doing that, let's see. How do I deal with it? I guess I deal with it by napping.
Really?
I take a lot of naps, yeah. When I get stressed out about stuff, I just sleep. I'm like, oh, it'll be different when I wake up. And it never is, but like, I don't know, for whatever reason, sleeping helps me. So I'll just take a nap, call it good. Or sometimes I talk to people, but not very often do I
Okay, yeah, that's like Sydney's problem. She doesn't reach out for help.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
So that, yeah.
That's why I take naps.
Okay, this is so scuffed. I'm so sorry.
Well, the day come where the stream won't be scuffed.
I also just napped. I don't think I could be a streamer, then my anxiety is through the roof almost every day. It is something I think you just come to embrace.
Yeah, like a constant state of stress and anxiety. Yeah, basically. What do you do to cope with it? With your anxiety?
Well, right now I'm pretty anxious because I can't fucking do you know, you just kind of just sweat a little, freak out a little, and then, you know, you make a joke, you figure it out.
Yep, but it's gonna be fine
and
either way.
You just keep moving forward. I think that's honestly what I do.
We keep moving forward.
Let me think. Okay. Oh, this is so not working.
Because it won't. Can I help? Is there like anything I can do?
I'm trying to tighten the freaking mic to the cable and it's not working. Okay, it's working. Okay, when this is, I better get some claps in chat when this is finally.
When this has been saved, unscuffed.
What is this even getting? It's mad at me and I don't know why. Oh my, I think because am I tightening it the wrong way?
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
I don't know anymore. 3 hours, literally, what am I doing? I don't know if I'm going up or down.
Can I help you? Let me just look. Look and see what your issue is. I don't understand. Okay?
I think I'm going up. Did you know?
It's literally not moving.
Guys, guess what? The couch broke earlier.
Oh, you're good. You got it.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Okay. Okay, the next question.
Okay, literally, I shit you not, when we were trying to set this up, my couch broke. My couch broke.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The whole thing just like...
the couch literally just fell. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, is this foreshadowing of my life?
Very representative of what's happening here today.
Okay, this should be good now. This should be beautiful.
Yes.
If it would like to stay.
Right there. Perfect.
Ooh,
Nice job.
Perfect. See? Okay. I just can't see chat. So now I'm going to have to move this a little bit that way. Is that okay? Okay. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay, so I'm like super anxious now. I like have crazy anxiety when it comes to streaming. Cuz like as terrible as it sounds, you do have numbers that you like look at. Like I'm pretty sure Streamlabs and Stream Elements or whatever, they send you this email after every stream, like, look at your progress. I'm like, I don't want to see my progress. They're like, this is your stream recap. And I'm like, you like, it just constantly is giving you, it's like shoving your numbers in your face.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's, I mean, that is a really good thing to think about, obviously, if you're trying to grow. But at the same time, you have to pay attention to these things because, well, if you're doing this for a living, then you have to obviously think about it. So my anxiety in terms of like, when I used to just start streaming, I'd just be like, oh, here, this is me. Like, here I am. But now I'm like, okay, it has to be me, but how do I really hone in on me and what can I do to make this better? And which is just, yeah, I'm like way more anxious now in my life.
Do you think there are other things that have changed since you decided to go like full time from when you weren't?
Well, full time makes me stress about like income.
Yeah.
Which, that's like the one terrible thing is like my streaming and gaming was my hobby. And I'm not gonna say like I don't like this being my job either. I actually love it. But I would say that like it does make me anxious. It does make me have like like I am more stressed. But like I think that just comes with what I do in general.
Yeah.
But how do I cope with it? Dude, I have to talk to someone. Like I have to. I can't, like, I will talk to whoever wants to listen, I will talk to. Because, like, I can't sleep. If I was to just sleep it off, I would wake up and be more stressed.
Yeah, not for everybody.
So more like I have to talk. I just have to talk to someone. I've had therapy, yeah. So I've actually thought about getting a therapist so much, but I just haven't, like, done the means to get one. So,
yeah. The next question is, what is your most hated thing about streaming?
Most hated thing about streaming. You would think that I would read these the night before and make an answer before, and then you know, so there's no downtime. My most hated thing about streaming. I don't know. What about you? Do you have an answer ready?
I have like.
I'm like trying to think.
There's something that I hate, but there are like 3 things that come to mind that I really dislike.
Okay, wow, you have 3. I don't have any.
I have 3 things.
Go.
Being subject to public opinion.
Okay, that was like trying to do that. I think I was thinking that.
Yeah, constantly. Yeah, like reading comments or like things in chat or things on like your, you know, because it opens up when you stream, it opens up new avenues for people like on Instagram and Twitter, you know. And I didn't used to post photos and then get mean comments, but like now I do, you know. And so like that's not very fun. Obviously,
not fun.
That never feels good. I also think learning the social ropes of streaming has been really hard for me. It's not. I'm a very like I just, if I like you, I'm gonna be like, hey, I like you. Do you want to be friends? But it's a little different.
I agree.
When your friends are also your coworkers. That, like you mentioned earlier, so that like totally changes things. There's like messages that I've sent and then I regret immediately afterwards. I'm like, oh my god, I shouldn't have said anything because now it's like weird or whatever. It's
like, think about you guys in like I remember I used to work at like a bar restaurant, and like I didn't like everyone there, but like you had to be nice to coworkers because they're your coworkers.
Yeah.
But you also have that understanding that like you're a coworker, you won't see them outside of work. But like let's say like you just don't get along with someone, but now it's like they are one and the same. Your social life and your stream life and your yeah. So I understand that. What was your third one?
I had 3, but now I can't remember the third one.
Okay, while you think about that, I will expand on the first one.
Okay.
I think the whole idea of being so, you are really out there to judge. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I thought I had a pretty thick skin, and I do. When it comes, like, if somebody wants to come in here and like comment about like, I don't know. Like, I just read a comment today saying I'm fat. I'm like, am I fat? I'm like, dude, I don't think I'm fat, you know, but it makes you think like,
yeah,
am I fat? Why would they say that if I'm not fat, you know? And you're like, okay, maybe I am fat. Maybe I do need to work out. But I'm like, but then I'm like, okay, who in their right mind just wants to comment on something and be like,
yes,
you're fat? I'm like, I don't think I've ever met anyone that wants to do that. So I will say that being out there for people to judge is just part of it, which sucks.
You have to get used to it.
You just have to get used to it. But it's like the loud minority, really, the vocal minority. Like, I would say everyone here, like I'm looking at chat, like a lot of people are not mean. A lot of people are really nice.
Yeah.
But it is hard because you're not used to hearing such negative words every day.
Yes.
I think that's what's really tough, is that like I know every time that I come on stream, somebody's gonna say some stupid shit, and I'm gonna be like,
yep. And like even if you see a bunch of nice comments, the one that sticks with you afterwards is the one mean one that you read.
Yeah.
And it can completely like that's the one that you remember when you like go to sleep or the rest of your stream. Like the one thing that someone has said is what you think about the entire time. Absolutely. I don't know if that. Similar to you, but
no,
that's
I definitely think about mean comments.
Yeah.
Not too much though. Like I definitely, if I have a say or like a rebuttal afterwards, like I don't think about it too much. But if it's just like something that if I can't stick up for myself, I will think about it.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, do you think Instagram comments or Twitch chat is worse?
Twitch chat.
Really?
Yeah.
I get some fucking whack ass Instagram comments. I don't know where you guys come from, but you're like gremlins coming from under a bridge. Like I have some weird Instagram comments. Also, I learned, maybe I shouldn't say this. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I think Twitch chat is worse for me because if I see like an Instagram comment that is mean, I can easily just like delete it and move on with my day, but it affects me when I'm live. You know, like I'm trying to like, you know, if I'm having like a fun stream and then I see a mean comment, it completely like changes my mood for 30 seconds, but like someone may notice that. So.
I know you. Okay, I think a lot of the people who are on Twitch chat, it is harder. I would say that like maybe it is worse because you are live. So the whole point that people make these comments is because they want to get like, they don't get enough attention in their life, so they have to get it somewhere. So they come into your chat to disrupt you, and then if you show that you are disrupted, then they're like, yeah, I did it. So it's like, but like at the same time, like, I don't know if that. I think that doesn't affect me too much because I can like just be like, shut the fuck up, you know? Like it's like having it's like not a one-sided conversation. I can like easily be like, bro. Yeah.
Like your streaming, you can dictate it how it goes. Yeah. I think the ones that hurt the most are the ones that I agree with. You know, like if someone picks on something.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, if someone picks on something that I'm already insecure about, then I'm like, oh my god, my day is ruined.
My day is ruined. I have had people say things about myself. I'm like, but I'm like, okay, yeah, well, fuck you too. You know, but like in my head, I'm like, no. Yeah. Like, bro, why do you have to notice that? Like, kind of thing. Yes. Yeah, because I think everyone's insecure about things, but like usually you're, like, I am insecure. I will never say what I'm insecure about on stream though. Well, because
then people will
open the floodgates. Yes. But like I am insecure about some things that I would never ever talk about. But because you guys kind of suck sometimes.
And it can be, but I would say those are the only ones that really bother me. Like if someone were to come in and like say I was fat, like it wouldn't bother me because I'm like, oh, I don't think that I am. But if you come in and pick on the thing that I do agree is wrong with me, then it's.
Dude, but like this is like, okay, we'll give an example. Like I have never had a good body image of myself. So like I have in my mind thought that I was fat for a very long time. Like until I started streaming, I would say. Streaming has given me like a sense of confidence because I've never had a hobby in my life, like ever. I mean gaming, but that wasn't really like something I was confident. I was just like gamed as I gamed. But like streaming has given me a confidence because it's a hobby that I think like, good at this, I can do this. But before that, I would say like I was even more insecure and I didn't have a hobby. I didn't really have like a sense of direction or like anything to do. Yeah. And so I definitely had a terrible sense of self, as well as just was insecure about my appearance. And I wasn't fat. Maybe chubby and stuff.
No.
I don't know, but that is something. No, but in my head, I definitely was like, I am like not as skinny as this girl. I'm fat. Yeah. And I think I've been like, no, I've like remember in 6th grade looking down on my stomach and being like, I'm fat, and like that has been my mindset since I was 12, which is terrible. Yeah. But I just think how it is. So, for example, if somebody comes into chat and they're like, you're fat, I'm like, okay, I know I'm not fat, but in my head I'm like,
yeah. Or like, why would someone say that if they didn't see it?
That's what I'm saying. That's okay. That's why I'm like, oh, it kind of still hurts because they wouldn't be saying these things if it didn't ring true for them. Yes. I think.
Yes. Or, no, I agree.
I'm trying to empathize with them because I'm thinking like, I wouldn't just randomly come up with a random insult. Yeah. You would try to pick on something that you actually see.
But you wouldn't pick on anybody anyways. So
I know.
Yeah, it's like, that's what I was trying to tell myself too. I'm like, the people who are going to come in to like someone random and say something rude like that, I'm like, well, they already have their own issues. So if they're going to say something about like me being fat, it's more of a reflection on them than it is on me, in my opinion.
Right. But it's hard to. Yeah. But like, that was like one example of like, oh, someone coming in saying something, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let it affect me on stream, but I will think about it off stream and be like, yeah, kind of thing. Yeah. That I understand. I'm trying
Sun in the way.
I'm trying to read this chat, but it is kind of far away, and my eyesight has definitely gotten worse over time. So, okay. Do you guys have any questions? Like, that was it. That was literally like all the questions that I pulled from life of a streamer. I didn't think like any other relative things of life of a streamer. But that's. You ever wish a cultivate? I want to see that. did you ever wish you cultivated a different community, more meaty, more mature, younger, older? I was just talking to Sydney about this today. I love my community. Like, I am proud of my community. I think my community is really respectful, and I think my community, I am comfortable trying new things because of you guys. Like, I would never have done this if I didn't think that it wouldn't be received well, or even if, like, let's say this totally goes wrong and it's not entertaining and we don't like this. I don't think that you guys would tear me down for it. So that has made my streaming career like my community is something I'm very proud of. And that's why I'm also willing to have guests come on. Like, if I had a community that is not nice, like, you jumped on and I literally saw everyone comment like, oh my god, she's so pretty, she looks like Storm, her hair is great. Like, that is what I want to see. Like, I don't want anyone to come on my stream and then somebody be like, she's fat, she's ugly, and then I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't want, like, I would never want to subject someone to that.
Yeah.
So I will say that I am proud of my community. I also think that, like, my community it kind of cultivates itself. Like, you create the base, and then somebody comes in and they see everyone's like really nice or really wholesome, or like we like to joke around but we're not too mean. Like, people see that and they're like, not for me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. And then so I don't think age really matters though at all. Like, I've never even thought about like my age demographic. Yeah. What about you?
No, I would agree. I'm really happy with my community. It's like, I feel like I have a group of people that I can like sit in Discord with and chat for like hours, and that's kind of like really what I wanted out of streaming, was like an ability to like make friends to play games with and like have conversations with, and there's like I wouldn't change anything about that, you know. Like I think when I first started streaming, I had like 20 to 30 viewers. Like, I had a group of people that I was a little less comfortable doing that. Like, I didn't like want to talk on my own Discord, and like that was, so now that I have what I have, I would not trade it for anything. Like, I'm so incredibly happy with the community that I have. It's like a group of friends. It feels like.
I will say, like, when my stream was smaller, it's actually harder to like form a community. It's very particular because you have that one person that might be really vocal, but let's say they're kind of mean. Yeah. But maybe they're the only person chatting. You're like, well,
not a good role model. Not a good role model.
So then they come in and they see one person and they're like, really, and you're like, what? Well, but it's uncomfortable because, you know, like, you love people who are obviously, like, you enjoy them, but you don't want them to be like the person.
The one who people will see when they come in and like represent community. Yeah. You don't want. Yeah.
But like, I will say that, no, my community right now is something I'm so proud of. Like, I am literally willing to have this segment because, like, my community is so nice. Yeah. And I love really that. Cool. And like, this is something I enjoy a lot.
Yeah. You want to be able to try new things. Yeah. And like experiment with your content.
Exactly.
Otherwise it gets stale. Yeah.
I agree. What was I gonna say? There was something else I was gonna say. Nope, forgot.
All right, goldfish memory. Moving on.
Goldfish, literally memory. Yeah. Okay. Do I know that I wanted? What did she play, Sydney? What do you play?
I play a lot of League, mostly, but just kind of whatever's out. Like, I was playing COD when COD was out. That was actually really fun. I loved when we played COD. That was really fun. And I like farming games, like Stardew Valley,
farming
like
games.
Viva Pinata.
I fucking love Viva Pinata.
So good. Animal Crossing, all that kind of stuff. Pokemon, which you never. Which honestly kind of breaks my heart, but it's okay.
I will maybe finish it one day. Dude, I don't know. I'm for like, I don't know why, but I don't like playing slow games on stream.
No, I mean, that makes sense.
But that's really bad. It's a really bad habit that I've gotten into because when I think of my stream, I want it to be like super high energy, super entertaining. Mm-hmm. But I should also be able to make slow, or like, slower storyline games entertaining. Yeah. Yeah, that's my own. I've just become accustomed to it. What do you think of all the reacting Andys being the new meta? Sure. Okay. I think streaming is always going to be evolving. I personally will never be a reacting Andy because I've already talked to you guys about this. Like, I don't really know how to be a reacting Andy. I'm just going to sit there and watch the video. And then, like, I don't really, like, okay, I wouldn't enjoy that. If a lot of the times when I'm streaming, I think, like, would I be enjoying what I am making.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a viewer, not the streamer, but I want to watch this. And if I was just sitting there, like I've seen myself watch a video on YouTube on stream, I'm like, yeah, this is boring for me.
Yeah.
Some people are really good at it. I am not one of those people. So I mean, if you can do that, like it is a meta. You can grow your stream really large by just doing that. And like, I mean, I guess go for it. I just won't.
Yeah. I think I've actually, so recently I did, it wasn't what I had planned to do for stream, but I kind of fell into it. We we voted for Nim's like streamer of the year thing. So it was like a bunch of clips and like content that had already been done, and then I voted and I asked chat like, oh, what they liked best. And it actually was really fun for me. Like I enjoyed it. But it does kind of put this added pressure because you don't want to just be watching clips. Like I feel like you have to be adding some sort of content on top of it, which is not something that I'm naturally good at. So like I just want to look at a video and be like, haha, it's funny, you know? But you have to like make a joke out of it or like add something on, which is like not something that I'm good at. So I understand that it is a meta and there's people who do it really, really well. Yeah. It's not something that I see myself like making a habit out of, but it was fun for like one stream to sit down and like do that and watch the best moments of Twitch in 2019. Like that was a good time. I actually really enjoyed it.
I think the only problem with it, okay, one of them is like for me, I want my content to be about me. Yeah. I think so. Like I can't make a YouTube video of me reacting to other things. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. So I think that's really hard for like long haul. Mm-hmm. If you're not really trying to reach other platforms, I think it's probably a really good idea. Yeah. But also, you probably won't get a lot of sponsorship deals or like not sponsorship, but like you won't like what management is gonna like want to sign you on their team. Yeah. Because you are, what is it about you that is something that they can market? Or just reacting. Yeah. Being like a reacting Andy. Yeah. So I think it's like I don't think reacting Andy, like I think you just have to balance it. Mm-hmm. But it is a meta right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it can't be your only content. I totally agree. Yeah.
Are streamers narcissistic? I feel like, do you know how many streamers are in the world? Like, no, I'm sure there are some. Yeah. Right?
To be said about any group of people. Yeah. Are doctors narcissistic?
Yeah, I feel like I would say I haven't met many narcissistic people. Yeah. So, what does that say? Do you feel pressure to constantly play new release games that blow up fast? Fortnite, Apex, auto chess games? Yeah, I would say so. Or most of the time, I want to play hype games because they're hyped for a reason. Usually they're like fun. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh yeah, I want to try this out. But a lot of the times I don't enjoy them. But I will always like try them out. Like PUBG was really hyped for a while, and I loved PUBG, so I played PUBG. Yeah. But that just like happened to work like that because a lot of the times I didn't like Fortnite. I didn't really care too much for Apex. I tried TFT. I liked it for a while, and then it got
meta changes.
The meta changes too quick that I can't keep up with
it. It's so stressful.
So yeah, things like that. But I do feel like I should play the new games because they're usually hyped for a reason.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like if I see something that everybody's playing, I'm like, oh, it's probably a good game. So then I will at least try it. Yeah. Yeah.
Is Annie just an ongoing meme from Ice I think so. I think that's where it originates from. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure because there's like multiple Andys and then something blah blah blah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Twitch history is like something that I know nothing about, which is yeah.
Any thoughts, stories about the OTV and Friends YouTube channel? Oh yeah. I don't know if I've never talked about this on my stream. So the OTV, so a lot of people like Frizen used to make highlights with all of our clips, like OTV and Friends clips. And then now we pretty much hired someone for all of us to then make revenue, and then this revenue goes to like, let's say we're hosting a party, we invite everyone. Yeah,
that's really cool. I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, so we hired them to then have that be like our highlight channel kind of thing.
That's cool. I like that.
We hired Frizen. Yes, we hired Frizen, but now it's offline and TV. I can't remember what the name. But yeah, so that's like the official whatever.
Yeah, that's
okay. Do you ever wish that you just pursued a career? Do you think your life would be similar or drastically different? I actually had the choice. I recently just made the choice. Like, Sydney's still probably in the midst of making a choice. Yeah. So Sydney was where I was literally like a year ago. Because last year was when last year around this time was when my stream was picking up. And that was when I really had to decide, like, oh my God, am I going to go to medical school? Like, what is happening in my life? I don't know. And then I decided that, I had a lot of talks with a lot of friends and my parents, and they were pretty much just like, this is an opportunity, and medical school will always be there. So try to go with this and see. My life would be drastically different, though, if I did not pursue streaming. Like, drastically.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be living where I would be living. I wouldn't have the friend group that I don't, like, nothing would probably be ever the same.
Yeah, and I'm in a similar position, not exactly the same, but I guess like I'm still finishing. I have 1 year left of nursing school that I'll graduate in June, and then it's whether or not I want to try and pursue streaming or just get a job as a nurse. But my sentiment is kind of the same. Like, I have an opportunity to like move to LA and be with friends and push content and try new things and see if this is a possibility and something that it can work out and like be sustainable for me. But again, like medicine is always going to be there. They're always going to need doctors. They're always going to need nurses. So it's really nice to have that to like fall back on in case something doesn't work. But I think I would regret it so much if I didn't at least give myself the chance.
Yes.
So.
But see, like, I'm super indecisive. It takes me so long to make decisions because I'm just scared of the possibility. Like, streaming happened to work out for me. I could have moved to LA and failed.
Yeah.
And that's really scary. But like, also my comfort came from signing with a management because that means that I get sponsorship deals, and sponsorship deals income.
Yes.
And like is like a steady income, I think. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is okay. Like, I am okay. Like, maybe this month was terrible, but I did that sponsorship deal, and now kind of thing. Okay. But it is really hard to take that chance. Like, streaming is something that I think streaming is so about being like like, you have to take those opportunities and run with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I think a lot of people don't take advantage of the opportunities yeah.
I agree. That's kind of my thing. Is like, if I don't take the chance and I don't just try and move down to LA and like see what I can do with it, then I've wasted an opportunity that was laid out in front of me, and I can't, like, I would beat myself up for not taking it.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit and wonder, like, what if? Like, if I come down here and I fail, move back with my parents, and at least I tried, and I can't like get mad at myself for trying something new.
Sure, it's like 1 year in your life, max.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
whatever your release is. Yeah.
1 year of my life.
You guys have any toxic traits, and how do you remain aware of it everyday life? Oh my God. Yeah, I have toxic traits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody does. What's yours?
Well, recently my friends have told me that I lack empathy and time. So I think like a lot of for me, like a lot of my toxic traits just come from like the environment that I grew up in. And like, sometimes it was toxic, No one's parents are perfect. So I definitely grew up with an influence of, well, dude, you like don't want to shit talk your parents.
I know. It's so hard.
You don't want to shit talk your parents.
But so much of who you are comes from the
so
things.
much.
Yeah, I have that same battle all the time. I'm like, I don't want to say this about my mom or my dad, but like, it shaped me.
Yeah,
and
it's like, bro, you should be aware of it.
Yes, yeah, but like, you're not like upset with your parents. You still love them, and it's just like, it changed your life a little bit. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I have definitely been influenced by my parents. I will not clarify who, in the off chance maybe they're watching right now. I don't know. Still love you guys.
Yes.
But actually, you know what? Whatever. My parents are flawed in some ways. It's like, whatever. My parents are flawed, just as I am flawed, just as everyone is flawed. If you don't accept that you're, okay. Dude, I don't.
It's up to you.
No, I mean, I should, like, this is something that I want to talk about. And it's like very hard for me to talk about, though. This is like something I don't. It is hard for me to open up, I'd say. Like, my upbringing was very good. And then in some ways, like, definitely has,
Totally.
Like, I grew up in a pretty hostile environment, I would just say. In some occasions. my parents were very loving though. Like I never felt sometimes, yeah. I like I felt loved for sure, but I like definitely had words said to me as I was growing up that made me angry, or that influenced me in such a way that thought that anger was like the way to handle problems, or thought that like some things of how to treat people were like the way to treat people because it was just what I was around. But that is like, I have learned, yeah. I grew up a lot. Like I had kind of an epiphany moment when I was in high school, and I was like, but I like really like your parents should not be sick. Yeah. But dude, I like can't shit talk my parents. I just can't do it.
No, it's hard. It's really, really
like,
hard.
I want to tell you guys examples, but like I'm not like. I think like I am definitely not treated the same way at all. Like I've grown up and I have a lot more. That good? I have a lot more confidence now and sense of self and sense of like morals. So when I was younger, people would treat me a certain way, right? And then I would just kind of be like, oh, this is fine. Like, because it's your parent. You just kind of, you're like, oh yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Parents teach you how relationships are supposed to work.
Yes. Yeah. And then I'm like, wait, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, oh my God, this is, I can't, can you, I'm like so chopped up.
Yeah, no, you're doing okay.
In my thoughts. Because,
it's not an easy thing to talk about.
Yeah, so I would say like, yes, I am flawed, and a lot of my flaws obviously come from the environment that I grew up in. So, sometimes like I do just get randomly like really like full of anger. But I will say that I am really good about like just being quiet. Because I will like get angry occasionally, but I will never outlash, like just full send it on someone.
Yeah.
Because I know how that feels.
Yeah.
So that would be like where my flaws come from. I am like quick to anger, I'd say. But I bite my tongue a lot of the times. Sometimes I don't. Like I have, oh my gosh, like for example, if somebody wrongs a friend of mine, I'm like, that's where my anger, like I will, I'm
straight
like,
up mama bear.
I am mama bear. Like I will like up in arms for my friends kind of thing. Like yeah. I will, but like if it's for myself, I usually just bite my tongue a lot of times, or like I'll be a little bit more passive aggressive because you know, you don't want to, but yeah. What about you?
What was the original question?
Your like toxic, like your toxic traits.
My toxic traits. Does toxic have to affect the people around you?
No.
Okay. So I would say my toxic trait we like brushed on earlier is that I just don't reach out for help.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is so. But then I'm like, so I think it's hard on both parties though, because like let's say I think about you, I'll be like, hey, I'm thinking about you, like. That's like me opening, right? Like that's me extending the arm. Like, hi, I'm here to listen. But, you know, I also don't want to force you to like feel like you have to say something.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, it goes both ways, I'd say.
I think like, for me, I can't speak on everybody who has this issue, but like for me, I don't feel forced when people reach out. It like opens a door that I can't open myself. Huh. Like there's like a literal like physical blockage. I'm like, I cannot open this door to say that I need help. But if someone is like, do you need help? I'm gonna be like, yes. Huh. I just can't do it myself. I can't take that like first step. So it really does mean a lot when you do reach out and ask.
Oh,
and
that's really good.
I'm never like hesitant to respond to you. And if I am, it's just because I need like a minute to gather my thoughts. But yeah, I would say that's like definitely my toxic trait. And the thing is like, I don't ever want it to affect my friends, but I know that it definitely can, because say I don't say anything ever and I get like one time I just freak out or I'm completely distant, like that's gonna affect our friendship.
Sure,
and I don't ever want to.
Yeah, because I won't know what's going on.
Yeah, and I'm over here like bottling things up and I'm upset and you know I'm not coming over, I'm not talking and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely something that I want to be better about and I'm trying my best. I am.
Dude, I like can't bottle things up. Or
Yeah.
I know what it feels like to bottle things up, and that stresses me out more. So I'm imagining that this is what you feel like, just indefinitely.
I don't know that it doesn't stress me. It stresses me out more to know that someone else like has to pick up my slack, or like someone has to deal with whatever I'm dealing with.
I know what you mean.
I don't ever, especially because you're such an empathetic person. I know that if I'm feeling pain, like you're gonna be feeling pain too, and I don't like ever want to put that on a friend like you.
I think that's what friendship's about, though.
I know.
Like, really and truly. I don't know, like, I'm sure there's a lot of people here who bottle feelings up, though. Like, who don't reach out to friends when they should, or reach out to whoever, or, like, yep, raise his hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't, whenever somebody approaches me with a problem, I actually never think, like, oh, God. I'm like kind of touched.
Yeah, you trust me to talk about this. Or,
Like, I'm trying to think, like, any time that, like, even if it's a pretty distant friend, like, I just recently had somebody reach out to me just to talk to me about their feelings. I'm like, I feel instantly more warm towards you, because I'm like, wow, you trust me with this, like, you want to approach me, like, you trust my insight, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I never think of problems as a burden, and like that.
Yeah.
But I can see how that would be very toxic. But at least your toxicity only affects yourself, honestly. Like, that seems like a very good toxic trait to have.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say that is definitely my worst one.
Because, yeah, mine will definitely affect other people if I don't think about it a lot. Yeah. I go to therapy. Dude, everyone should go to therapy.
Everyone should go to therapy.
I genuinely think everyone should go to therapy. I'm like still trying. Yeah. I'm like, everyone should go to therapy.
Yeah.
So.
Talking to someone helps so much.
I agree. What was that? Something. Would you recommend streaming as a career path? Would I recommend streaming as a career path? I don't even think you can, like, recommend this as a career path. Like, how would you be like, you should become a famous streamer? It's such a... I think streaming, if you can... Okay. How I would imagine is this, like, you are an up-and-coming streamer and you say, like, should I pursue this? I would say, probably yes.
Like, if someone was in your position that you were a year ago. Yeah.
Okay, if somebody was in the position that I was in a year ago, where they had the choice. They could, like, pursue streaming and it will most likely work out, or they can pursue a professional career, right? In the workforce. I think I would say yes, because you can always go back to those positions. Yeah. Streaming is something that I think is very time limited. So, yeah. But I think when you start streaming, like, streaming should never be something that, like, is an initial, I'm gonna be famous thing.
Yes.
You have to love it as a hobby. Yeah. First and foremost. Like, there's no way that, like, I would not recommend it as a career to just anyone on the street. You would probably already have to love, like, gaming, or you would already have to be, like, kind of just established, not just like, oh my gosh, Ninja, Fortnite, me, I'm gonna make Adidas shoes, be famous. You know, it just doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Yeah.
I agree. Can't be something that you just, like, randomly pick up. Yeah.
So many people burn out after a year because they didn't actually like it. Yeah. I think, well, when it comes to streaming, you should just be yourself, right? You won't get burnt out, I think, if you're just yourself. Yeah. But if yourself sucks and you just, no, I'm serious. Like, I have been into streams where people will, like, fake cry for donos. Yeah. And you're like, everyone, and I'm like, bro, and, like, everyone sees it. Like, definitely people, like, will be in the chat and be like, why are you crying for donos and things like that? And it's like, those kind of people, you know, will get burnt out. But I also don't think they're in it for the long run. Yeah. I don't think those people really want to be here for a career. They just kind of, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're playing a persona all the time, then
yeah. But it works for some people. Like, look at Dr. Disrespect.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, true. But that's that's different, I think, than like faking a personality or like a personality trait. But I think streaming is something you just have to love. You just have to love it through and through, and then you can think about it being your career. Yeah,
I agree.
So
let's see. I had the simp question. Do you want to talk about that?
okay, somebody in my Discord, literally, I will just read it verbatim. I won't say who it is. After watching your simp clip, it made me think that I may actually be a simp. Is this a mindset that I need to be worried about or break? Honestly, I don't feel like it really impedes my life. When I do something especially nice for a lady I'm attracted to, it just makes me feel good. To me, it's not even about any kind of reciprocation, just the gratification of being able to help someone I like in some way.
So what's the question there? Sorry.
They're just saying, like, is this something that I need to change? Okay, I think being a simp is bad. Putting anyone on a pedestal is bad.
Yeah.
So, I think this, me and you said you were talking about this. We kind of like think that simp is the same thing as like a white knight, in a sense. Like a white knight is going to defend you even if you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
So if a simp is going to defend you even when you're in the wrong, that's bad because I'm wrong. We should all hold people accountable. Because we're all like, you know, I'm gonna fuck up one day, and like, that's, I mean, it's gonna be really scary because people like have hate culture now or whatever.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
Yeah.
But like, I do think that people can obviously learn and, you know, not be ignorant to some things. But I think if you're a simp, I don't know how you would fix that, but
yeah, it's just like I can never picture myself being with somebody who is just gonna agree with everything I say and not help me grow, because you want someone who's gonna challenge your ideas. Like
that's true.
Being even in friendships, like you don't want someone who's gonna agree with everything that you say, because how are you supposed to learn? You don't learn that way. You don't like grow that way. You want someone who's gonna be like, oh, you may feel that way, but I feel this way, and like let's have a conversation about it. And like that's what you want from any type of like relationship. You don't want someone who's just gonna be like, oh yeah, you're right and you're perfect and everything about you is great.
You can't date a yes man.
Yeah, and like you shit rainbows and like I don't. Yeah,
dude, maybe that's like the nice guy theory.
What do you mean?
How like nice guys are like, but I'm so nice, like you should date me, I'll treat you better than any other guy. But then in their mind, maybe they think like treating you better is putting you on a pedestal and being a yes man, when really that's not what we need.
Yeah,
and most people know that. I don't actually know. Spitting out words.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I have like a huge experience with people who act like that, or like
I would say there are some people in chat for sure.
Oh well, yeah, but
so then I wonder why that is. I think being a yes man though is like you get you know, people, you have no way to be disliked if you just say yes and are agreeable. I think that's like ultimately what it is. Yeah. Like if I constantly like say yes to you and like I'm not an opposing view, then I'll constantly get positive reinforcement from you, and then therefore that feels good. That's like you know, maybe.
And I think some people probably really like that. Like I correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of consider us both to be pretty secure people, like in ourselves. We definitely have insecurities like everyone, but I consider us to both be like pretty secure in who we are. Whereas someone who isn't, or who doesn't feel that way, might want someone who's constantly telling them that they're great and there's nothing wrong with them, and like that might be the reinforcement that they need. And so like that works for them. That wouldn't work for me, but the next girl over who might have, you know, some sort of security or issues in that way might feel really good to have someone who's constantly telling them that they're great.
I just like think about how indecisive I am, and I constantly go to people for opinions. Yeah. And like I ask Sydney all the time. I'm like, can I do this? Should I do this? Is this okay? She's like, no. Like I asked Sydney, like, can I order McDonald's? She's like, no.
That conversation lasted like 5 minutes. You were not happy with my answer. You really were not.
I was like, okay. I was like, it's really late. Like, I just want to eat. Like, I haven't, you know, can I just order McDonald's? She's like, no. Like, fine. You know?
Like shit afterwards. It's not.
But I just need to hear it.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Oh.
John.
Hi.
We are live for maybe 2 more hours. Okay.
Okay,
2 cents with QuarterJade.
2 cents.
Would you like to join the conversation?
Simps and nice guys
Yeah.
currently.
Come here, simp and nice guy. Would you like
Show chat what it looks like.
Do we have room on this couch?
We can do
Alright,
it.
chat, calm down. Chat, I know, calm down. What's up, guys?
Look how small this couch is.
Calm down.
This couch
Calm
is
down.
so small.
Okay.
Okay. So we're talking about Simps night. You fucked up my lighting, dude.
You guys are recording casting? Alright, so what is this? Casting couch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, take off your clothes.
What does not fit?
Dude, we don't fit on this couch. Okay, I'll just lean over.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
tired.
Okay, so we were talking about why are you here?
Huh?
Okay,
Why am I here?
welcome.
I don't know why I'm here.
Everyone is showing up in like 2 hours.
Shroud and I just finished looking at apartments.
Oh yeah?
So, I don't know.
Did Ninja agree to be your roommate?
No, he had to back out. He has like a wife or something.
Oh,
so weird.
lame.
It's kinda weird.
Lame. Okay, so we were talking about. Dude, my couch broke.
Nice.
Before this, it broke.
Yeah.
What do you think of Simps? Genuinely, this is a serious podcast.
Simps.
No memes allowed. Nice socks, dude. Oh my god, they're Twitch socks.
Yeah, those are nice socks.
They're my Christmas Twitch socks. Anyways, simps and
Just what like? Pretty much, this person was telling me that they think they're a simp.
they think they're
Yes, they're pretty much saying like, I am a simp. Like, is this a mindset that I need to be worried about or break? They think it doesn't impede their life. But then,
From my understanding, okay, let's start by the definition of simp. Simp is going for average or below average women, right?
what?
Is that what it is?
What?
Not from my
Wait,
understanding.
what?
I thought
Is that
was,
it?
I thought it was going out of your way for like below average. No?
Don't
Are you
think
trying
so.
to tell me that we're below average?
Yeah, what are you trying to
What
say,
the fuck
John?
Are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
That's what I read in Urban Dictionary, is it not?
No.
We thought
A
it was like the
simp-
equivalent of a white knight.
No, so a simp is somebody that like puts a girl on a pedestal. That like,
Oh.
yeah.
So he has that mindset?
Just like everything you do is perfect. Like if you fuck up, they're gonna be like, oh no, but she's fine. It's okay because you're great and you can do nothing wrong. And like
Yeah.
everything about you is perfect.
Let me look up the definition
And, like-
of simp right now.
Yeah. And so we were saying that
Suck idolizing mediocre people. That's what I read.
A man who foolishly overvalues a woman and puts her on a pedestal.
but it doesn't have to be a less than average woman, right? It should be any woman.
Whoever highlighted it and wasted 1,000 points on that message, that's what I read.
I don't know what you're saying. Dude, this couch is weird.
Yeah, I'm like trying to find a comfortable position.
Okay,
Here, how about this? I'll scoot forward
I'll
and then you
scoot-
guys can sit in the back area.
Where are you going? No, don't break my couch. Don't break my couch. I'll cry. I'll cry. This couch is really cheap. I broke it
I want to
earlier.
be comfortable.
Then get
I know, but
comfy.
you have
Move.
more butt space now.
Okay, what if?
Okay, I'll scoot over here.
All right, and I'll sit
That
here.
is so not no
Literally.
no way, no way, no way, no way, no. Stop, please
Okay.
don't break my couch.
Gotta break it.
Seriously, did you just hear that?
That was the Velcro.
Do not. I will. If you break my couch, I will cry. I will cry.
Okay,
I will
I'll-
cry on stream.
I'll stop messing around.
Okay.
This is perfect.
Okay. Well, let's welcome my second random guest.
Ah.
Dude, you're a little early. Okay, I will welcome my second guest, Masayoshi, to the 2 cents with QuarterJade.
Welcome, Masayoshi.
He could have been my guest for like next week, but now you fucked it up.
You done fucked up.
Dude,
You guys have a good one.
you can't just. Oh my. Do you want in or do you want out?
Kind of the cookie.
Oh, don't
They're
we wanna
way
bake them
early, dude.
together?
We're gonna bake the
No
cookies
one's coming
together.
until later.
This is a serious podcast, talk show.
Oh, it's a serious podcast. Yes. All right, serious. Yeah. All right, I'm ready. Simps and
Okay, Chad, do you have any questions? We were kind of just like opening it up.
Yeah.
Yes, this is like our well, we were talking about like culture. Oh, we were talking about like reacting Andy's, streaming, like just streaming lifestyle, things like that.
I love reacting Andes. What do you
Really?
think?
We talked about pretty much that. We were saying that it's like is meta, but I think it'd be hard for long-term content as it's not your own.
Oh no, long term it's bad.
Yeah.
I think right now though, it's just you get to watch videos. It's like watching videos with friends and Twitch chat. It's cool.
Yeah. No,
I
I
like
think it
it.
is really cool.
I think for now it's welcome.
Yeah.
I said like as long as it's not your only content, as long as you're doing other things, like every one of your streams I feel like can't be solely React Andy, because then at that point like
No.
you know, but like doing every once in a while, or like you have like a favorite video segment that you like to watch or whatever like that, I think it's really cool. And I
I
get
agree
the
with that.
aspect of like watching videos with your friends, because that's what we sit and do. We sit on the couch and we like show each other videos and we like laugh at stuff, and that's
Yeah.
so being able to do that with your Twitch chat is really cool.
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, I think, but like I've heard literal conversations with like companies that sign people to then work with, and they're like, what do we do about that? Because what are you gonna? They showcase your personality, right? That's the whole point of like why you could get signed to a sponsorship.
Yeah.
And then what are they gonna clip about you if you're just?
Yeah.
But it is super meta, so I think
it's
it's really
fun.
good. It is really fun.
It can be. I had a lot of fun the
Hell
last
yeah.
stream where I did something similar to that.
I need a bigger couch, is what I'm learning from this.
I think normally there aren't 3 people on it.
Yeah, no, there's never gonna be 3 people on this podcast.
I could go play Smash, honestly.
You're here, you showed up, so
I was just gonna do a bit and dip. I didn't expect to stay.
what was your bit? You didn't even do a bit.
I was just gonna do a bit and leave.
What was your bit?
I just popped a joke with like Shroud and I'm out. It was like a one and done thing.
Oh, but then you kind of got trapped.
I kind of got trapped.
Well, yeah, because this was a serious
It's okay.
podcast.
Is this gonna go on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's epic. Cool.
No, we'll be sure to cut out just part.
Alright, no doubt. Well,
Okay. Outside of Twitch, what other? Nope. See, I can't see that. Sectors, industries, channels do you want to get involved in? I have no idea. I don't even know like what world, like what doors could be opened.
like in 10 years from now, if we're still streaming, something either went really bad or something went really good. Like I feel like in 10 years, like you transfer to something else, right?
Okay.
I think a lot of YouTubers are gonna become actors. A lot of
That is
streamers
true.
are gonna become part of the industry.
I've heard a lot of people saying like acting
Yeah.
is like something that they want to pursue.
Yeah.
I don't know if acting would be particularly hard, I think.
I feel like we have conversations about that pretty often, though. Like, I feel like within the last couple days, we've talked about acting a few times. Like, what kind of actresses we would want to
that's
be
true.
and that kind
That
of
is
thing.
true.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I think it would be cool. I don't know what I would be interested in. I think, like, what about your whole skincare thing?
Yes. I'm like particularly passionate about skincare. That would be like down the line though. Like
Yeah.
I would love to have a skincare line.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be super far down the when I can like hire a team of like that would be really hard.
Yeah.
But it would be really cool, I think.
Mhm.
Somebody asks if we talked about shipping culture. What do you guys think about shipping culture?
I think it's dog shit. Are you swearing on this?
Yeah.
Oh. Unironically shipping is okay. Unironically shipping is just kind of I don't like it. I think for a meme it's fine.
Yeah. No, I don't. Wait. Okay. Yeah. I
But
agree
people
with that.
like people get really invested.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think like for the memes, it's fun. But then I think when people like genuinely get upset when you're not together, that's weird.
Yeah.
Have you been shipped yet?
No, I haven't had like a personal experience with it, but I just have seen how it's affected my friends. So that makes me already have a bad taste in my mouth. The only ship that I have is the one where you and I get together. So
No, I think shipping's fine. Like it's as long as people just don't get too invested.
I agree.
Yeah.
Or like just like start being annoying about it.
yeah. Or like, where's so and so? Like when you're streaming, and that's like the only thing that they want to talk about.
Yeah,
and,
it's
like,
the only thing they know
Yeah.
of. That's yeah.
Especially when I think it becomes a problem when it then spreads to other streams. Like when let's say I'm getting shipped with Sydney, that's funny between me and Sydney. But if you were to go into John's stream and be like, yo, did you hear about Jodi? Jodi, Sydney,
Yeah.
Jodi, Sydney, Jodi, Sydney.
Where's Joey?
It's
Where's
like-
Joey
it's like-
at? I'm like,
It's like, okay, bro, that's not funny anymore.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But those people are the people that ruin it, unfortunately, because it is funny. Like the whole fan fiction. There's a fan fiction between me and Sydney, and like
Nice.
I'm super beta, Sydney's super alpha. I'm like super shy. She wakes me up and like kisses me. You know, it was funny. You know, I was down for it. It was funny, but like, it's only funny between us.
Yeah.
Like if you were to go talk to some random person about, okay, let's say John wasn't here, but John was streaming and be like, yo, did you read the fanfics of Sydney and Jodi and they made out and blah 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 blah, like. You know,
Yeah.
be too much.
Makes it weird.
Yeah,
I have
agree.
nice things.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with. We were just talking about this.
Yes.
People take memes too far. Somebody
Yes.
has a tattoo of the OK Boomer on them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Tattoos. There's like little keychains.
there's always that
are
one
made.
guy.
Yeah, and it's
There's
like
that one guy.
you completely ruined the meme. Now it's like super saturated in the market, and like, but it makes it way less funny.
I agree.
Internet memes go too far.
My eyesight has gotten progressively worse.
You want to pull it closer?
No,
No.
I will.
Any advice for meeting new people?
So hard.
Dude, I don't
Meeting
even
people's
have that
hard.
for
I feel
myself. I don't even have that for
Volunteering at
myself.
high school or even college, I feel like it's hard to just meet new people.
Yeah, like I feel like you have to meet them in school or at work or through
Yeah.
mutual friends.
Yeah.
And like
Or through dating apps.
or through dating apps, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to like reach out. I think that the internet like it gives you an opportunity to meet new people, but it's also really hard to do that. Like
Be yourself. No, like in terms of like meeting new people, like
how to go about it.
how to go about it.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
know, like Discord channels. There's so many Discord channels like devoted to people who play the same games as you.
No, yeah, I definitely, yeah, I've done that. Like you find people that are like similar, that have similar game interests, and you just play games with them. But
Yeah.
I think there is also a disconnect where you do need that IRL.
Yeah.
That IRL disconnect where like you're just not just stuck in that world,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and to go about that is really difficult. I saw hobbies. Yeah, if you go out, what you do, arts, surfing, sports, gym, you have to, and you just go out of your comfort zone and like approach someone. I guess that is one way.
But like a lot of the times, so okay, somebody in chat was like, you guys just don't have social skills or like people skills. I don't think that's true. Like I think I can talk to people just
Yes.
fine. But does that mean that I'm gonna approach someone random? No, because sometimes it's not reciprocated, or you don't
Yeah.
want to be like, you don't want to make people uncomfortable. And a lot of the times when you talk to someone randomly, you are making them uncomfortable because it's maybe they're not looking for friends and things like
Yeah.
that. So it's just, it is an uncomfortable situation because you do have to go out of your comfort zone, and then you do maybe have to make someone uncomfortable as well. And you're like, well, do I, you know? Oh, but a lot of the times, like, you do meet friends through just mutual friends, or like, I think through gaming has been where I meet literally all my
Yeah.
friends.
True.
I think it's like really easy for people to be scared off from upfrontness. I don't know what's the word that I'm looking for.
Being bold.
Yeah, like I would find it really easy for someone, like, say I went up to someone randomly and I was like, hey, like, you know, I'm Sydney, like, nice to meet you.
Like, what do you do?
What do
You wanna
you do?
hang out?
You want to hang out? Yeah, like, someone's gonna be like, who the hell are you? Why are you talking to me? You know?
Yeah.
Especially like I live in Seattle. I don't know if you know, Seattle freeze, the whole, like, you don't talk to people that you don't know in Seattle. It's like,
Really?
yeah. Seattle people are incredibly passive aggressive, and we have this like
I think of the jug.
like we're like known to have this Seattle freeze where people, like, you don't talk to people in the grocery store or things like that. And like my family isn't really like that, so we will definitely talk to people that we don't know, and it totally makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like if I'm like standing in line at the grocery store, I might, not that I go to the grocery store very often, like I always order my food in, but if I'm like at the grocery store, like I'll, you know, talk to somebody who's like sitting behind me or, you know, waiting in line, and people will just,
I feel like in any,
why are you talking to me?
yeah, cities do that.
Yeah.
New York's the same way, I'm assuming. Maybe I think LA is really. I thought Seattle would be different.
That's what I had always thought too, but it's not that way at all.
There's so much pink.
There's a lot of pink.
There's so much pink.
Do I blend in? Can we get a chroma key on my shirt? I want to become the couch.
What was I gonna say? My friend. Okay, my friend is really like known to be trusting, but she has met a lot of people through this. She like went to a park one day or something, and then this guy and her like he approached her and they were talking and she got to know him and he drove her home. But like right there, that makes me so terrified. Like literally hearing that, I'm like, you what?
Yeah.
You know, you don't know this guy. It could have been anyone. It could have been the other way. It doesn't even like, it's just the fact that I would never let somebody that I don't know drive me home. Yeah. Whoever it is, doesn't matter. Like, I just wouldn't because that's scary for me. So it's like the same thing, or just like, even if somebody was to approach me randomly, I still would not be trusting. I'm like, you're just random and I don't know anything about you and I've just heard terrible stories and yeah, so I think so like in terms of meeting new people, I think it's like really about finding hobbies and like, or like going outside. Like, okay, there's a club, I'm gonna go join the club.
Yeah, you're like an activity.
And then over time you meet them, you begin to trust them, and then maybe you can like hang out outside of that hobby. But like, dude, I don't know. I don't really know how to like meet new people without hobbies either. Like,
yeah.
I'm finding it so difficult to get comfortable, but
yeah, this couch is very small.
Okay, but yeah.
And you're manspreading, and look at me and Sydney.
Am I actually manspreading?
Yes.
I feel like manspreading is like this. Okay, I'm just manspreading.
You're okay though. I get it. There's things there that I don't have. So, yeah. Hey.
Next topic.
Anyways. Okay. What else did I have? I had like little things written down from my.
Like a list of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had a random one. Someone says, is one actually able to escape the friend zone?
I don't. The word friend zone.
I hate the word friend zone.
I actually think that like
zone.
if you are like, I'm in the friend zone, then you're not really respecting the other person.
It's kind of a mad kiss bad. Not mad kiss bad. Yeah, you're not respecting the other person.
Yeah, you're like pretty much like you are belittling them for them not liking you.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
This person just doesn't like you.
Yeah.
That just.
And it like has nothing to do with the friend zone. Like,
yeah,
okay, I just don't like you.
They're just not interested, and you just have to be okay with that. And any type of like backlash or like, oh, well, why are you friend zoning me? Anything like that, like that's a you issue. That's not that person's issue.
Going further than that, and also like you're kind of forcing it. And if there's no compatibility there, then it's already kind of doomed, right? If there's no compatibility and you're forcing it because you're in the friend zone, quote unquote, then you are setting yourself up for failure.
I agree. I just think that I've talked about this sometimes on stream though. How rejection is really hard, but I think a lot of people take rejection as like a reflection of you.
Yeah.
And I don't think rejection is a reflection of you. Mm-hmm. Like think about all the times that maybe you don't like someone. Mm-hmm. Do you think like it's because they're ugly? It's because they smell bad. It's, you know, like, no, I just don't like you. Like I didn't think that deep into it. I just don't like you.
Yeah.
Like romantically. Mm-hmm. And that's it. But then I think people take it like as it's like a jab to their character, but it's not. And then I think that's why people kind of get defensive, like you're just friend zoning me.
Yeah.
Because they think they have a chance. I don't know. I think the friend zone's like a really toxic.
It's like a way to cope with the rejection.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't like me, so here you're putting me in this imaginary box that I'm now being like pigeonholed into, and I have to fight so hard to get out of it, and like I have a chance to get out of it, and it's like, it's not like that. If people don't like you, they don't like you, and it's not a personal attack. It's just people have preferences.
But I think it's just like the friend zone, like that just doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like you are just friends, and maybe they'll begin to like you later when they get to know you. If you call that escaping the friend zone, then like, sure. But I just think that it's toxic to begin with if you consider yourself in the friend zone, because that means that you are not respecting their initial.
Continue. I'm just fidgety.
Respecting their initial rejection. Like you're being like, well, I'm in the friend zone, but I could get out. Like the friend zone sounds like you are like just waiting.
Yeah.
And that's messed up.
Yeah. Or like scheming ways to figure out how to get
what
out
you doing?
This.
I'm fidgety. Okay, I'm listening. But yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I just think that you should just respect if they reject you, and if maybe they end up liking you down the road and you happen to like them still, cool. But that's it. I have a fidget cube if you need one. It's over there. I actually think it's my closet. Good luck. I don't know. It might be on the shelf.
While he's gone, can we untouch thighs? I'm literally getting so hot. Oh, well, yeah, I meant it like that. No,
I know we're really.
down.
That's true. My thigh is really
It's
warm.
like radiating heat when we separated.
Yeah,
So
I'm sweating. I'm gonna be honest.
It's hot.
Do you think it's harder? Wait, what was that? Do you think it's harder or easier to find love nowadays? Probably just as easy as it once was.
I feel like it's.
You can't be there if you want to talk.
Nowadays, compared to what?
Can you just? Do you want to sit down?
No,
what
no,
are you
no.
doing? If you.
I'm gonna dip. It's like way too hot for me. But yeah, I think
Okay.
if anything, it's easier. It's more accessible, right? Of ways of meeting new people. There's like apps now.
That's true. There are dating apps now.
I'm gonna talk it as if like I'm Timmy Turner's parent. Like you don't see their head.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see Timmy Turner's parents' faces.
Oh, not Timmy.
You mean
who
like
is it?
like
Dexter's
Powerpuff Girls?
Laboratory?
Dexter's
Oh,
Laboratory.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the parents.
Okay. Are you out?
I'm heading out though.
Or you're just
It's-
gonna-
It's way too hot.
Okay,
It's-
goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye, John.
Thanks for your
The
The
segment.
cameo.
Big cameo.
Oh, yes. Okay. Much better.
Okay, back to seriousness.
Yes. Finding love nowadays though is like compared to what? Like before internet type of stuff?
I'm thinking
or-
maybe just like in terms of, I don't know, social media and things like
Yeah, I think it definitely changes things and it adds like a lot of insecurities.
Yeah.
You know, like I've had like personal experiences with that kind of stuff. Like there's like so many more ways for things to go wrong now that there is like social media and like Tinder and that
I
kind
agree.
of things. It changes aspect of the way that people are together.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So it could be.
I think it's
harder.
Yeah. Somebody asked, do you ever feel unworthy of your Twitch success? Fuck yeah, all the time. I don't know if you.
I think there's like some instances where I have imposter syndrome. I like sometimes when like I get invited to certain things, I'm like, why am I here with these people? Like and people are just people, and we're all,
Yeah.
you know, I can't put people higher than me or lower than me, and I try really hard not to. I never put people lower than me, but I oftentimes do put people on like a higher pedestal than
All
me.
the time.
Yeah, exactly. And so like sometimes I'll end up in situations where I'm like hanging out with a group of people, and I'm like, why am I here?
You're
I
like,
have no idea.
me?
Yeah.
No, I feel that all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. It's like really hard for me
Yeah.
to. No, I agree.
It's not a good feeling.
No, yeah. I think imposter syndrome is like a really big thing. Like I feel definitely like an imposter. Like it is very hard for me to feel comfortable enough to, like, for example, invite someone on my stream.
Mhm.
I struggle with that. I don't know why. Like for me, I'm like, I don't want to waste their time, or I don't want them to think I'm using them, or, you know. So I think I have to like establish a very strong relationship and then be like, yeah, you are obviously welcome on my stream. I want to share whatever I have with you.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of streamers feel that way. Isn't that funny though, that we all have this kind of ongoing theme, but and we
Yeah.
all seem to relate to each other, and yet we still feel
Still
this
that
way?
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely like it can really affect me too. Like I remember when at TwitchCon, I don't know if I ever told you this, but like I felt really bad imposter syndrome. One night when we were out, I don't remember what night it was, but we were out at like one of the clubs, and I literally went to the bathroom and cried because I was so uncomfortable.
What?
Yeah, I don't think I told you.
No.
But I was literally so uncomfortable. I was like, what am I doing here? Who invited me? How did I like? I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like I like am
What?
supposed to be here. And I literally sat in the bathroom stall and cried, and I came back out and I was like, okay, I'll take a drink. Like, yeah, it was not fun, but it happens. Like, what can you?
Okay, I wouldn't say that I have ever. Oh, that's not true. When I was dating Lan, so this is like a year ago, I definitely had like such huge anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first time, this is gonna sound really dumb, the first time that I ever got invited to an offline TV party. Okay, I had maybe 100 viewers, okay? And like that's like you're like, okay, no, these are great people. These are people that I like really like, and you're like, I want to be their friends. But then you have these numbers above your head, and you're like, well, what if I'm like too small? What if like they don't like me? What you know? And I remember sitting outside the front door with my ex-boyfriend at the time, and I was like, I can't go in. Like I like we have to leave. I was stressing, and Lane's like, what are you fucking talking? Just go inside, like you know, because he didn't think anything of it, because he was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know, and then. Like, no, these are just people, and I like these people like me, and it's fine. Yep. But you do just overthink to the max. Because I literally remember, like, pulling Lan away from the door. I'm like, I can't. I, like, have to go. Like, what if they don't like me? Isn't that dumb? Because, yeah.
That was, like, me the first time I came to stay with you over here. I was so freaked out. We talked about that, though. Because you were, like, introducing me to everybody.
Oh,
and
yes.
I was terrified.
Okay, yeah, I remember this.
So scary.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, people don't like you. It's whatever. No,
I can't handle people not liking me. That's another toxic trait I have. When people don't like me, I'm like, why? What can I do to change that? Oh, like, what's wrong with me? What, you know, that's something.
I definitely feel that way sometimes. Because, well, I want people to like me, but then I also understand, like,
Yeah, it's not a reflection on you. It's just personal preferences.
Yeah, maybe you just don't like me.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean like you're gonna, as long as like they treat me nicely or respectfully, then I'm okay with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is something that all people should do. You should still be courteous even if you don't like someone.
But it is really hard to not be like, I will say, I think it's just like in general, you seek not validation, but you just, I mean, you don't want to be disliked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, some people do. Actively. I think. Well, I think people want attention.
Oh, yeah,
Being
yeah.
actively disliked is a sign of attention,
Yeah.
so maybe.
Yeah.
But are you guys genuinely happy? I would say right now in my life, I am genuinely happy.
It's good. I'm happy.
I feel like I have a really good friend group and like support group. Like I have people that I can go to and talk to. Also, I would say like streaming and my community makes me really freaking happy. Like I think I would not, if I didn't have my community, I don't think I would be streaming. Like I think streaming is overall pretty hard. And thankfully I have like a community who's very understanding and very uplifting, and like that keeps me going. So overall, everything in my life is, my mom will talk about this a lot. She'll talk about like withdrawals and deposits of love banks. So if mom, you're watching this, I take this to the, like, you know when you become your parents when you grow older or whatever, I have taken the saying. My mom talks about like, are they a withdrawal or a deposit into your love bank? And I have a lot of deposits in my life right now, I'd say. Like, I'd say early in the year, there was a lot of withdrawals, and I didn't really know how to handle that. But right now, I have a lot of deposits, and that makes me genuinely happy.
Good. Your mom shared that with you, and you shared that with me, and I totally love it. I think about it all the time.
I use it a lot.
Jodi's mom is the best.
Yeah,
like, that's such a good...
It is, like, a really good way to think it, because you're not... Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
love
something
that.
in my eye.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
I don't think so. I don't see an eye.
Fred, are you genuinely happy?
Yeah, I think I would say overall I am happy. I think living in Seattle alone
Okay,
is
so
really
yeah,
hard.
backstory. So I am originally from Washington State. Sydney is also from Washington State. That's how we met. We met through my ex-boyfriend. They went to school together. So then Sydney was getting into streaming, and my ex-boyfriend was like, hey, my girlfriend streams, like, whatever. And we met up, and we actually, like, hit it off really well. I, like, loved Sydney from the start. And so I ended up moving, though, right? Because, yeah. A lot of streaming has to do, so
Where you
California,
are. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I moved, and now Sydney's still in Washington and still in school.
Yeah. So it just, I live by myself. My like closest friend is here. What I want to do, like it was streaming wise, like this is kind of where I would like to be. It's rainy and cold all the time, and I'm stressed out in school 24/7. So it's like, I would say that overall I am happy, but I have something like I could be happier for sure. And I think that like making that move. Because like I feel like every time I come here, I feel refreshed. Like I'm out of my hometown, which like I definitely still have some I don't know, issues with, you know? So like being out of the state makes me feel really good. Just like free.
I think I felt exactly the same way that you felt. Like everyone that I knew in my new life in like streamer life was here.
Yeah.
And I didn't really talk. Nobody that I went to high school with really understood what I was doing.
Yeah.
So being here, being surrounded by people who understand is like life changing. Yeah. I would say. So I can understand what you're like you are happy where you are, but you're like, well, it's kind of lacking in this department.
Yes. I could be much happier.
Okay. Somebody asked me to expand on the love bank thing. So think of like your overall feelings or like perceptions of just life as like a bank. Okay. So like, let's say that I get in a car crash. Okay. That is a withdrawal from my bank. Yeah. That's well, physical bank too, but more so like my emotional bank. Like I'm stressed, withdrawal. Now maybe that leaks into like my time, and now I like lack time for other things, withdrawal. Okay. Whereas let's say my support system, me being able to call Sydney, she's a deposit into my life. She's like a positive deposit. Like I know that I can rely on Sydney. That is a deposit. Or I talk to my mom and call my mom. That's a deposit. That makes sense. It's like a physical, it's like my mom just talks about it. Okay. It's like one of those things that your mom just talks about growing up and you adopt it. And now I have it. It's just like, it's like something, a physical way to think of the things that happen in my life, I guess.
It's also, I think, really good for evaluating relationships. Like understanding what people are like taking more, they're withdrawing more than they are depositing into your life. And then it's like,
yeah,
well, are those people that I really like need to keep in my circle?
Yeah. So in high school, I used to have a friend and we would literally like call her Eeyore because she was such a withdrawal. Because all she would do is complain, wouldn't want to listen to you when you had problems, but she would just complain. Yeah. And then you would invite her out and she would just be like, no, I don't want to come out. But then she'd get sad because she wouldn't be there and she'd have like fear of missing out, FOMO. Yeah, and then she would just complain about that. And then she would just be an Eeyore. And then she was just like not doing anything. Then she wants to come out. But when she does come out, she just complains. And you're like, oh my God, you're such a withdrawal. But I also understand, like, you're in high school, you can't really escape that. Like, you can't really cut people out in high school, honestly.
Yeah.
But I will say my life is a lot better when she's not in it. And that's fine. I think she's probably found her group of people, right, that can handle that. I couldn't. It was too much of a withdrawal. I was, like, literally too empathetic with her that it would just make me upset. Yeah. Because she would be upset, and then I would be upset, and then I couldn't enjoy my time. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
But, so yes, in that sense, not even just like romantic relationships, but literally just relationships in general. Like yeah,
I feel like that's something that I've done as of recent, like after my breakup, like evaluating people that need to stay and like people who don't need to stay. And honestly, like I'm not even kidding, what you taught me, like what your mom taught you, I use. I literally sit down and I'm like, okay, this person, like when was the last time they texted just to see how I am, rather than like complain about something, or everything's always bad, or they always talking about people? Is it like they never have anything good to say? Like, are we only ever talking about people, or are we talking about like concepts or ideas or like things that are gonna like stimulating things, you know? Because you have those people in your life who only want to talk about other people.
Yeah, I actually like had a friend in college and she would just like, that was all our conversations were. Yeah, she just would talk shit about people, and I'm like, that's not what it gets old over time. You're like, okay, I don't really see that. Okay. And then like every time, so then like I cut her out of, you know, it was a withdrawal. Yeah. Dude, okay, has anyone seen Midsommar? So me and Cindy just watched Midsommar. There's a scene in the movie where they have this fight. Okay, this is like not spoilers. Not spoilers at all. She's in a relationship with this guy and it's showing their argument, and she's been through some shit. She's like going through a really rough time in her life. And so she's like emotionally dependent on this guy. And so they get in the fight because he didn't tell her something. And she's like, I just wish you would tell me. And he was in the wrong. And he completely flipped it on her. He was just like very manipulative. He's like, well, I'm sorry. Like I didn't like in that. He's like, should I just leave? I think I'm just going to leave. Like things like that. It was very manipulative.
But she's the one who ends up apologizing for something that she needed an apology for. Yeah. And it's
like, me and Sydney looked at each other, we're like,
seems awfully familiar.
Yeah. But like I remember like I would take, you know, you don't realize things, and then I started using like the whole withdrawal deposit, like is this right? Is this normal? That movie was so stressful to watch. It was rather, I think that's a point though. You're supposed to be stressed. You're supposed to be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. I enjoyed it though. It makes me want to watch other movies that are like that. Parasite and all that.
But what happens is best if he does need to leave. If it's on her for trying to keep him. I don't think if you've seen the movie Midsommar, I don't think it's really not on her. I mean, it is obviously, like, she needs to find her own self-worth, right? But it's obviously very hard.
Yeah.
When you're being manipulated like that.
Yep.
So.
And like the people who do that are good at it. They know what they're doing. They know your like strengths and weaknesses, and they know what to say to make you feel a certain way. Yeah. And so like it may be like, oh well, she should just leave. It's really not that simple, because you have someone who is gonna like take advantage of every like small crack in your skin that they can see.
Yep. It's about making you feel not worthy of them. Mm-hmm. And that making you feel like you won't be able to get anything but them.
Yeah.
So that it's not as easy as just leave them. Yeah. If you're saying that, then
they'll be like, no one's ever gonna love you like I do, or like I'm the person that thinks like you're the most beautiful. No one ever is gonna see you like this except for me. So like, why leave me? Yep. Because I'm gonna be the best you got. It's like really scary.
Yeah.
Really, really scary.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think I have any other things written down on my notepad, to be honest.
You just want to open it up for all questions?
Yeah, we just talk about whatever.
Talk about whatever? Whatever ever?
What are you guys thinking? Okay, hold on, let me delete all this. God, my eyesight is ass. Have you guys ever heard or watched the YouTube channel Yes Theory? I've heard about Yes Theory, but I don't think I've ever really known what it is. How do you know when to stop? Okay, wait. How do you know when to step back or try and make a relationship work? Or what would you suggest if you are on the fence about another person and their commitment level?
Is that like romantic relationship?
I'm thinking romantic relationship.
Yeah.
How do you know when to step back or try and make a relationship? Honestly, like, I think I was pretty bad about this. Like, I was in my last relationship for almost 4 years. But I also think I was younger. I think now I'm different. Mm-hmm. I'd be able to, like, back then I was definitely way more emotionally dependent on someone. So, again, I think it comes to, like, are they a deposit or a withdrawal into your life? If they are constantly withdrawing, like, all the time in your entire relationship, you probably step back.
Yeah.
But then I also, like, people are gonna be withdrawals, right? You have to understand that. Nobody's perfect. People go through some shit. And you, as a significant other, or even as, like, a friend, should understand that there will be times in your relationship where, like, it is a little harder, and they are a little, like, they do take up a little bit more of your time, and this is causing maybe a little bit more maintenance than usual.
Yeah.
But that you just know that when you are going through a tough time, they can give you that same feeling. But if they're constantly withdrawals and, like, that's it, then I think it's time to.
I think for me, like, mine is really this, like, similar situation where it kind of came to just, like, the cutting point. Like, I didn't know when. I couldn't make that decision. I couldn't discern when it was time to leave or when it was time to stay. It was always time to stay for me. Like, there was never like oh yeah, this is, like, might be a time to leave. Like, in the back of my head, it was always time to stay. And it didn't happen until I started to feel resentment. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot live my life, like, resenting the person that I'm with. And so it took a really, really extreme emotion for me to be able to, like, leave where I was. So I was really bad about making those decisions, but I hope that in the future I won't be. And I think because of my prior experience,
You'll be different now.
I will be different now.
How can I stop being so manipulative? I do all the things that you've been talking about, and I don't know how to change it when I'm scared of losing people. I think you just have to not. I understand the feeling of being scared of losing people, though. But I think it's coming to realize that you need to find people who you, like, just want to be around you genuinely. Like, you can't force anyone to be around you or to not leave. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is. It's, like, also a trust thing and, like, a communication thing. So I am also scared of losing people, but I, like, tell people I'm scared. I'm like, hi, I'm, like, scared of losing people. I am, you know. But then it's like, I think it's a trust thing. Like, being able to be like, I am scared of losing you, and here I am, but I am still going to love you, and, well, hopefully we can make this work. I have never felt like I wanted to manipulate someone into staying though, because if you manipulate someone into staying, then they're not really genuinely there for you, and that would make me feel more sad.
Yeah.
So I don't. Oh, how you would. I think it's about catching yourself doing it. Honestly, you see yourself doing it, and you have to actively change. Because like I have caught myself in really bad situations where like I'm in a bad mentality, or I'm like taking out my anger on someone, and I just like catch it, and you just stop, and you just say sorry. I think as long as you're like transparent, then that's like all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think communication is key in that point. Like you have to be able, and if it's, like you just saying like, I really enjoy you if it's a friend or a relationship, and I'm scared to lose you. And if, you notice something that is pushing you away, like, can you tell me?
Yeah.
And then maybe that person will do it, maybe they won't. But like, if you have a friend who's going to be like, hey, like you did this and that kind of bothered me. And then you'll be like, okay, now I know. Thank you for telling me. We had a transparent conversation, and like I know that if I continue this behavior, that's something that's going to continue to push you away, and so that's something that I want to work on. There you go.
Can you describe each other in 3 words? I've got it.
Okay, hold. Trying to think. Okay, you go first, and then
Okay, ready?
Okay, 'cause I have
Sydney
2.
in 3 words is empathetic, supportive, and happy.
Okay. So I was gonna say empathetic, charismatic, and then my third one I don't know how to put into one word.
I think charismatic is a better word for you than happy. I was thinking like charismatic, but I said happy.
Okay. So we have very similar. What was the third one that you said?
I said empathetic, supportive, and happy.
Okay.
Empathetic,
Charismatic.
supportive, happy.
Okay, mine is empathetic, charismatic, and then I don't know how to put the third one in, gravitational. Does that make sense? I've told you this before. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Okay, so I'm sure that people will agree with me in chat. Jodi has this like, she's just like someone you want to be around. You're like someone that people want to be around, So it's like, you have this like raw to you, but it's like I met you and I was like, oh yeah, I want to be this girl's friend, and like I want to introduce this girl to other people because I want them to be her friend because she's like gravitational, alluring, or like you have like a.
That's really sweet.
Oh yeah, and that's how I feel about you. Yeah, so that's my third word, even though it's like hard to.
Dude, when you said gravitational, I literally think of like the Earth and like the just gravity in
well,
general.
yeah,
and
like the sun, and then everybody's like gravitates around you, and then you bring people together.
I'm the sun,
Or-
bitches.
Yeah, is that how space works?
Something like that.
Yeah. Whatever. We're
Okay.
not astronomers. It's okay.
Oh, that was really sweet. That was sweet. That. I like that. Favorite moment of 2019? Streamer camp for me.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Streamer Camp was put on by BoxBox and Fusely, other streamers, and it was pretty much getting 6 other new streamers together, and we just did activities and like we just fucked around. It was fun, and it was streamed, and it was a bunch of friends just doing ridiculous things, and that was really fun for me because it was the first time I ever collaborated with anyone on stream. It was the first time that I ever met really other streamers, and it was really like exciting and new. So that was like I think the most memorable and favorite.
That was fun to watch. I watched like the videos of it afterwards. It was fun. 2019. Passing my classes? I don't know.
No, yeah. School takes over your life.
No, just kidding. EDC was so much fun.
EDC, yeah.
Yeah. EDC
It's something like you've never experienced.
Yeah.
That's I think like it's like, just something you don't. I've never been to a rave.
Yeah.
And like when you go to EDC, you're like, oh my god, this is like grand. Like the
Yeah.
production value, everything, the sheer size of it. Everyone's really nice for obvious reasons, but yeah. But now you're like, wow, this is cool. Something
Yeah.
you've never experienced.
Yeah. I think like this 2019 for me has been a lot. I've like had a lot of like trying moments of 2019. So I would say I've had better years for sure. But I would starting streaming and EDC were like my 2 best moments for sure.
Yeah, this was the year of trying new things.
Yes.
Sydney and I went snowboarding for the first time.
The damn mess.
ever. When we went up the ski lift, Sydney almost broke her ankle, and then I was like questioning my life. I was like yelling at Sydney. Like, this is like, me and Sydney are very, like, we were like acquaintances at this point. I'm like, Sydney, I'm never fucking doing this again. What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking die. Like, we're gonna fucking fall off. I was like swearing so much. I was shaking. I had so much adrenaline. I thought I was gonna die on the ski lift.
Yeah. Just freaking out. It was pretty funny.
And Sydney was like, it'll be okay. Like, it's fine. Like, she's like using her calm voice. She's like, no, it's okay. Like, we're gonna go up this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. Yeah.
We'll just get off.
This year was a year of trying new things, which was So when I was in high school, the summer before everyone went to college, we had the summer of yes, which was really cool. We'd like just, you know, to an extent. You can't just be like, let's go jump off a cliff. Okay?
Hell yeah.
It was more like the summer of yes, like going outside. The whole theme of it was to go outside of your comfort zone and to try new things and whatever. And I kind of want to do that for 2020. I want to have like the year of yes.
Yeah.
Which I want to go out of my comfort zone. I want to try new things, and I want to like push myself. So, but I don't know like where would I start with that? Like, I'm not like skydiving. I'm not going skydiving. That's like what I don't have any. What do I gain from going skydiving?
Saying that you went skydiving.
But see, I don't care about that.
Saying you went skydiving. I think it's also like, I mean, I imagine it would be pretty cool, and you're facing a fear. You're like breaking a boundary in yourself, right? Doesn't it feel like there's like a...
I have just no desire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like when somebody tells me they go skydiving, I'm not impressed. I'm just like, cool. I don't know. I'm just like...
That doesn't impress you?
No.
Oh, that totally impresses me. Like daredevils, like adrenaline junkies.
I'm not an
so
adrenaline junkie. I am not. I like don't even like climbing up a ladder. So I just don't have any desire. I'm just like, cool, sounds cool. I'm not really, not for me.
Not
kind
for
of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know, I guess. I mean, sure. I'll stick to the slopes. Yeah, snowboarding was really scary for me.
Yeah.
Like when we went down the big hill, I was singing
God.
Yeah, I was singing to myself because I was so stressed.
Yeah, that was horrible.
And that's like my 2 feet are on the floor type of thing. So I can't even imagine going skydiving.
Yep.
Me and Cindy went on like the Diamond Hill or whatever the hell it was, okay? And we're going down. It's like our first time snowboarding.
I almost cried when I saw the top of it. I like looked over and I couldn't see the end, and I was like, holy fuck.
And it's like there's no other way down. You have to snowboard.
Yeah.
And so
well, I went on my butt, but sure.
So I look down at City, and she's just going down on her butt, and I'm like full on squat, horizontal, you know, barely moving, and I'm like scooching like this with my snowboard, and I'm just humming to myself, like singing out loud, because I thought I was so scared.
It took us a very long time to get down that run.
I don't know why we went down there. So I think that's like limit testing right there for me.
Yes.
So. What?
It's such like a league term.
Whoa. It's not only league. It's not only... Okay, whatever. You say pogie out loud.
I caught myself.
She says pogie in real life.
Pogie.
Pogie. I do not say emotes.
She gets so upset with me.
do not say...
She gets so upset.
No.
Pogie.
I don't say emotes, like, outside of Twitch. I don't even think I say emotes that much on Twitch.
No. I literally have to catch myself. Like when I'm talking to people who don't know Twitch, I like hung out with my high school friends the other day, and I was like, I almost wanted to say pog and poke. I was like, oh yeah, it's so like pogie. No, I can't say that.
Dude,
I
imagine
can see
saying
the
like it's
on
so
your
pog.
face.
Like it's so pog. Even in the context of Twitch, that's so pog. Like
I say pogie.
I like Papega. Papega I like.
Papega's good, yeah.
I like
good.
saying Papega.
Yeah.
That's like the one email would be like,
it's a good one.
Papega. But like even then I don't even think I say it. I don't say that. I don't really just say Twitch emotes ever.
I only have one. It's literally pokey, and I don't say anything else.
I could arguably say is the worst.
Really? Really? That's the worst one?
Listen to Pogie.
Pogie. This is like got a ring to it. Pogie.
I think Pog sounds better than Pogie.
No. Plus Pogie's funnier looking. Personal preference. It's okay. Yeah, Pogie. So this is a good emote.
I mean, I have a Jogi, so...
Really?
Yeah, somebody made this.
Oh, nice. I love it. That's my new favorite. Maybe I'll start saying Jogi instead. Would that hurt you?
Maybe I'll delete it. Dude, I don't say emotes out loud. It's like not part of my vocab, I guess. Or like I am very susceptible to catchphrases though.
Yes. I literally said 2 of yours yesterday.
Oh,
It takes
Sydney was in
a
the
day
car.
with
Sydney was in
me.
the car and she's like, okay, hear me out. She's like, oh, I sound like you. Ew. I'm like, you just said hear me out and ew. And I'm like, okay, first of all, you just said ew to being like me. Okay, which is rude. But like
I didn't mean like just being like you, but you know when you just like adopt things from people.
yeah. Well, who you are around is who you become, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
like ever since I became friends with John, I say some questionable things as well. Which is, I think is, well, you just accept.
You don't ew it, you accept it.
You just accept it, I guess. But like, I say hear me out all the time. But I have always said hear me out and like, I'm saying, and I go like, you know, I like seek for validation. So I'll say something, or not even validation. I like make sure somebody's listening to me.
Yeah, I
So
get what
like
you mean.
in my old relationship, I wouldn't know if somebody like, okay, well, I wouldn't know if they're listening to me. So like, you know, and to hear that they are listening, I would have to hear them be like, yes. You know,
Good,
hear
but-
me out.
Yeah, but it makes sense.
So
where you pick those
I
up.
say hear me out a lot. And I say, you know, and I say, yo, I'm saying, and then I say, ew. Okay, ew, I picked up ironically, though. There is a clip of somebody on Twitch, and she's like, ew, don't be sad. Sad people are, like, ugly. And, like, I just thought it was very funny. It's very humorous, okay? Because it's, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, she says, ew, and I'm like, ew. Dude, it's, like, the perfect saying. It's so simple, small, and you're like, ew. Like, I like that. So now I say ew.
Yeah. it's a
Like
good one.
something happens that I just am not favorable for. Ew. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, it works, man.
At least I don't say like lit. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's not my catchphrase.
I don't know what mine are. I don't think I really have any that I say frequently.
Think you really have anything?
Yeah, I don't think I do.
trying to think. Do you? Lit is ew?
Lit is
No,
ew.
it is not. There's like catchphrases that like are memey, right? It's like lit, or like.
Yeah, unironically saying lit is really weird.
But I think ironically it's funny.
Yeah, ironically it's funny, but like unironically is weird.
I think that comes because because any meme that you start to say unironically is weird. I think usually. I love epic. Epic is memey though, like epic. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I've unironically started saying dope though. I don't like that. I'm like that's
I like dope.
I'm like
I think
that's
dope's
dope.
cool.
Like I don't know about that. You say okay, buddy. You do say okay, buddy.
Yeah, I do say that, yeah.
You.
Yeah.
She does.
All right,
She
buddy.
100. She
Okay,
says
buddy.
okay. Exactly.
Yeah,
okay,
okay,
buddy.
Yeah, I do say that a lot.
She says it so much, and it's so true. Okay,
Yeah.
buddy. In that little, you sound like you're Canadian.
Really?
Do that again.
Okay, buddy.
You kind of sound Canadian. I don't
Yeah.
know why. Eh.
Sorry.
That is interesting. You say hella? Say hella? No.
I used to say it in like middle school.
I don't think I say
but
hella. That
Not anymore.
That's hella dumb. Hella. No, I don't say
No.
hella. Ellie? I don't say hella. I think what else? I say fuck a lot. I'm working on that.
Fuck's a good word.
Well, my mom doesn't think so.
Your mom begs to differ.
My mom, she's like, dude, you gotta stop swearing so much on stream. I'm like, I know, mom. I just hang out with people who swear a lot.
So good. It's
I
just
do-
so expressive.
But I want to use it where it is expressed, right? I'm trying to limit the use so that when I do use it, it's like when your dad says the F word and you're like,
Yeah,
you
the
know?
shock value.
Yeah, so I want the shock value. So I'm trying to lower it a lot. So.
Yeah.
She also does a lot of like short sentences when she fucks up, like well fuck. Do you?
If I say something and then I realize I shouldn't have said something, that I just stammer a lot and try and backtrack and
Yeah, I've heard a
ask
clip
for
of
a
you saying
shovel.
like I suck dick.
That's the other thing I say all the time is suck my dick. I tell people to suck
no,
my dick
no, I do
literally
it. No,
all the
yeah,
time.
no, suck my fucking dick.
Yeah, suck my big
I got
fat
huge
dick.
ass balls.
Yes.
yeah,
and you can
no,
suck them all.
I
Yeah, I love that phrase. It's literally my favorite phrase. It's so good.
So I uploaded a new YouTube video today, and I will watch my YouTube videos, right? Just to make sure they're fine or whatever. So I was
Yeah.
watching my YouTube video today, and there's a time where I'm like, I'm big man Mort, suck my dick. I got big balls. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even realize like I'm saying that, right? You know, you're in a game, you're like, suck my fucking balls,
Yeah.
bro. And you're like, oh my god, mom, I'm so sorry. But like you don't even think about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like my grandmother's gonna find my channel one day.
Yep. My niece watches my Twitch sometimes. She's like 7, and I'm on her like, suck my dick, bro. You suck. Uninstall. Like, it's so bad.
But like sometimes those things are just so funny.
yeah.
Like you just want
saying
to
suck my dick is funny.
Yeah. Especially as a girl, that's why I like it.
Yes.
Like if I was a guy, it wouldn't be as funny. Like
Yes.
it just
No,
wouldn't.
then
Like,
it's like kind of weird.
Yeah, if you're a guy
Yeah.
and you're like, suck my dick, bro, it's like,
Yeah, no.
but if I'm a girl, I'm like, suck my dick, bro. I think it's
Yeah.
funny. Like I
Yeah.
find that humorous.
Yes.
I
I
like
also
that.
think it's
No,
funny.
I agree. Okay. And then people are like, I'm Syndra. When I play Syndra, I'm like, yes, suck my balls.
Yep.
Yeah. We're on the
We're
same page.
Yep.
That was like, too much on the same. Can you flip one page? Like, yeah.
I like talking about how big my dick is too. You know?
There has been an entire meme devoted to my big dick.
Bjorn, yeah. I've heard.
So,
I've heard.
yes. So I don't know. Who's the alpha really? That was so quick to point to me.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm like actually alpha though. You know?
No, I wouldn't. You're not like alpha in a bad way, but you're like, you like stand up, you know? Like,
I stand up.
yeah, when you're walking places. No, like you stand up for things, you know? Like you.
I do.
And you're very like vocal about the way that you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to not be like this, maybe till high school. Like I get really upset when people wrong my friends. Like I just get upset.
Yeah.
Like if somebody wrongs my friend in some way, then
Yes.
that is where I think it comes up.
Yeah.
That's where I say I am alpha. Sometimes I have to bite my tongue though. Like you can't talk about things or like say things to certain people. But yeah, if you wrong I'm mad. I'm like arms up, ready to fight.
Yes, you're like, you absolutely over a person immediately. Like as
Yeah.
soon as they do something wrong with your friend, like
Yeah.
you immediately are over that
This is
person.
so
You're like,
true.
nope, they're done with me. They're dead.
This literally happened
Yesterday, literally last night.
I learned some things about someone who wasn't so nice to my friend and is just being devious. I'm like, I hate
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I don't like you anymore.
Yeah, immediate anger.
Yeah, no, I think if you wrong someone intentionally, like and it's very intentional, and you're like saying some not nice things, I'm upset.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't want to. I just get up. I'm just mad. I don't know.
Fair.
That's like, well, I think because like, I think it comes from when I was wronged as a kid and no one stood up for me. I genuinely think that. Like whatever, kids get bullied.
Yeah.
But I didn't really have like a support group to like be on my side too when I was bullied. So I think like now I'm just like up in arms, like I will protect you kind of thing. I think because I wanted that when I was younger. Maybe not everybody wants that though, but I wanted it when I was younger or like in my life. So now I am that.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Making up for the things that like you didn't have, but the way that you wanted to be treated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so true though. When I was younger, I like was not the alpha. Like there was a girl who everyone knew as like the alpha, and she was just really not this girl. Like everyone knew her as like the mean girl.
It was like the queen bee.
She was the queen bee.
Yeah.
She would like, I remember everyone like go to her house and she would just yell at our mom, and like everyone was like, oh my god, like she just like crossed boundaries that none of us had ever seen.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So she was queen bee because she was just fearless. But then because of that, no one could stand up for her, and she would wrong a lot of people, and that would make me really upset.
Yeah.
But I still couldn't stand up for myself. It would make me upset. And then now I think because I'm out of that situation, and if anyone was to ever wrong somebody like that girl wrong people in school, I will.
Yeah. I have like I remember one very specific instance when I was in middle school, and we were like, I was like 6th grade or something like that, and one of my friends, I was friends with two. I've always been friends with people in between groups. I'm like the floater, you know? So like I had friends who were considered uncool, and I had friends who were considered popular, and I had friends who were, you know, band geeks and the jocks, and like I had friends all over the place. And so I had one friend who was like considered uncool, but she was like my best friend. Like I love her to death. I still love her to this day. But like to the school hierarchy, she wasn't. People thought she was like lame or a loser or whatever. But I also had a friend who was the cool girl.
Yeah.
And one time my as seen less than cool friend was like dancing at like when was it, recess in middle school still? Playground.
Recess?
Yeah.
Playground time.
Yeah, I know it's like still called recess, so that feels so
Recess.
young. But
Recess.
anyways, so she was like dancing, and the cool girl got water, and like threw water on her, and was like, "Oh, like keep dancing," like making fun of her, like you look stupid, right? And I got
that is
so
some movie
mad.
shit that like does not
Literally,
happen in
right?
real life.
Right? And like my uncool friend is like not in a position where she felt comfortable standing up for herself. And it put, you get put in a position where it's like you have two friends and like one is being a dick, so you like have to say something. And I feel like that was like the first time I ever stood up for anything.
Yeah.
And it was like pivotal for me because I like very vividly remember this because I never stood up for myself, and but like my friends really never had anybody to stand up for them. And I just turned around and I was like, dude, obviously I didn't say like what the fuck, but
Little
like,
Cindy,
yeah.
like that the fuck you tell us that, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, but like it was like the first time I ever stood up for myself or anyone else, and it felt really good, and it's like etched into my brain. Like,
Yeah.
I remember it probably for the rest of my life. But I would say like sometimes I am alpha, and then other times I am not.
Did it change your friendship with that girl that you stood up to?
Yeah. Oh, I stopped being friends with her. My mom didn't like her anyways, so it worked.
Dude, moms always know.
Moms know. She ended up going down the path that everybody doesn't want to go down.
I had a very interesting friend that my mom always disliked her, and she just knew.
Yeah.
And this friend would I didn't know how to stand up to either. Like, she was into some not good things when we were younger. I was like 15 at the time, and she came over, and I was doing my makeup, and she was in the shower, and she started Hawaiian hotboxing my bathroom.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Nice.
I'm like, what is that smell? And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's fine. I'm just like smoking. Like, I'm like, what? Like in my house.
Yeah.
I'm like, my parents are going to kill me. So like, it was something that I'm like, my mom already disliked her, and I like didn't really like, I didn't know like that. I don't know. I didn't know how to stand up for myself.
Yeah,
So like,
it's hard.
a Hawaiian hotbox, I'm pretty sure is just when you shower, right? And the smoke, you then.
I honestly have no idea.
I think you don't turn the fan on, and then I don't even know. To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I just know that she called it a Hawaiian hotbox. Wow. I can't. I
I'm gonna assume it's a shower thing.
it's a shower thing. So
Yeah.
she's in the shower, and then I'm like doing my makeup, so I like don't see it happening, and then I just smell it. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like, my parents really didn't want me to be friends with her, and like my parents were right. Obviously, she's like up to no
That's
good.
right.
Still up to no good.
Yep.
So I mean, but it is hard. You just trying to fit. I think, okay, for me, my high school experience, I was just trying to fit in. Like, there's a picture of me that I just posted of me in high school. I tanned. I wore a shit ton of makeup. Like, I like dressed up every day because all the other girls tanned, wore makeup, dressed up every day.
Yeah.
I had a purse for a fucking backpack because everyone else had a purse for a backpack. My purse had zebra print on it. Like, I was trying really hard to fit in because I never did.
Yeah.
I was like this person that I just didn't know where I fit in until I found like my friend group, like senior year. But before that, I was kind of just all over the place.
Like a chameleon.
Yeah. And so that's exactly what it was I was just trying to fit in and not be unproblematic and non-problematic. But that also, you get kind of roped in with not nice people when you're like that as well. So.
Yeah. I'd say that was like my high school experience too. Like trying to fit in, and that's why I would say, okay, this is another one of my toxic traits. I'm too accommodating to people. I'm still a chameleon.
Okay.
When I'm like around people who want this type of person, I will slightly shift or like skew myself in that direction.
No, I am this way.
Yeah.
This was literally, okay, streamer camp. We went around in a circle and we were talking about like flaws. My flaw that everyone told me was that I'm too adaptive.
Yeah.
So I think that's the same thing.
Yeah.
I am too adaptive. I will change to accommodate for you. Whether that be like, I'm not that way too much anymore. I would say that I used to be more so, but now I'm much myself. Like, I come to embrace like, okay, if you don't like me, you don't like me. I'm not gonna, especially when it comes to streaming. Like, there will be times where, let's say, I'll collaborate with another streamer in the earlier days, and I will just completely shut up.
Yeah.
Because
I do that.
Because I don't know what to
Yeah.
But then I realized, okay, well, my stream obviously notices that. Like, they're like, why aren't you talking? And I'm like, well, But then I'm like, okay, well, this is me and I am me, and that's really all that it is. But I would say that I used to be very, very, I am adaptive. to overall group dynamic and things like that.
And like the negative effect that it has is I wouldn't say I necessarily lose a sense of self, but kind of. I'm like, if I'm constantly trying to people please and fit in different things, like when I get home and I sit down on the couch and I'm alone, like who am I at that point? Because I've been trying so hard to like fit these boxes that I needed to fit earlier and like check all of these, you know, like personality traits off. When I get home, like what do I have left? Like, kind of random assortment of people that I pull out when I need to pull that hat, you know, put that hat on. So it like gets scary in that aspect. I
agree. I'm also so it is like I'm susceptible to others, like catchphrases. I think a lot of people are in general, but for example, I am definitely who I am hanging out around with. Like I will adopt their mannerisms and things like that, even faster and more so than I'd say most people do, because of like I am trying to adapt. Okay, wait. When do you think that you have gone too far when being blunt to someone, like calling someone out on their bullshit and such? I understand with the amount of people who watch you may be sensitive, but when do you think that you have gone too far? I think there's like two routes, right? You can go like talking to someone, or you go like the apathetic route. Like if you care enough about being friends with this person and like you want to be friends with this person or like have this person in your life, then you have to approach them with it. Be like, hi, I have this problem and I want to talk to you about it. But let's say that you just don't want to waste the time, right? Like let's say they're not really, like if you don't really want to be their friend, then you don't really think about it.
Like understanding when, I think it's also hard because you have some people who are going to be receptive to the things that you're going to say, and you have people who are going to be combative. And you have to understand people and the person, you have to understand your audience. Like I know I can go to Jodi and be like, hey, you did this and it bothered me, or hey, you have this trait and it's like really affecting our relationship, and I want to talk to you about it because I know that you're going to be like, okay, thank you for telling me, like let's talk about it. But I also have friends that if I were to say like, hey, you did this and it bothered me, they're like gonna be like, oh, you hate me and I screwed up and this is horrible and like I can't believe you'd say that about me and blah 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 blah. And then now you're like,
now you don't want to approach them.
Now I'm never gonna tell you anything that bothers me, and I'm just gonna have issues with you.
Or is there the people that you talk to about constantly and then they don't change? And then you're like, oh, you're just like saying things to please me. And then at that point you're like, well, you know. So I don't know. I think there's a difference between like being blunt, like, okay, I found this, I remember hearing this saying from like, from some famous person. I have no idea. And they're just saying that like honesty without tact is just cruelty. Like if you're just saying things here and there just to say things, like I think a lot of people are like, I'm really blunt. They like say it as like they're better than you because they can like say things and not shy away from it. But like if you're just saying things to hurt people, you know, like you're just saying like whether, I think people cover up being blunt with being like, well, I'm being truthful, so it doesn't matter. Like, no, if you're like just saying things without taking into account other people's feelings and how they'll receive it, that's bad.
Delivery is important.
I think like no matter what it is, whether, you know, whatever you're saying, it might be blunt and it might be the thing to say, but I think it's delivery, really. Like you can't just be like, yo, you're being a fucking dick. It would be like, okay. What if what you're saying is correct, but that person doesn't like it? Is that blunt being rude? What do you mean they don't like it? Let's say that somebody's being mean to me. Like, I'll be like, you're being mean to me. And then it's up to them being like, oh, I'm making you feel this way. I think that's about it. If you're making someone feel that way and you're good enough friends, then they should hopefully think about what they're saying, right? If they don't agree with you and they are still making you feel that way, then they don't deserve to be in your life. Agreed. They're just denial. I think a lot of the times if somebody is hurting your feelings, like sometimes people are, I don't know where that line is. Sometimes people are like, let's say you say something hurts my feelings, but you don't mean to hurt me. Trying to think like what an example could be. Well, let's say I approach you with that and you are like, I still think it comes on, if you're hurting my feelings, you have to adapt and apologize.
If you want to keep a relationship with somebody, and like, especially if that person doesn't know, like if I said something that hurt your feelings and I didn't know that that's something that you're sensitive to, like, tell me so that I don't do it again. And if that person is a good friend and an understanding friend, they're gonna adapt.
Yeah.
And they're gonna change that language or that thing that they said.
But then I also think that some people just do not understand your humor. And if they don't understand, let's say, I'm like heavily on banter.
Yeah.
So I guess Sydney did not understand banter or like it constantly hurt her feelings, then I don't think we would be friends.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I just think we, like, let's say Sydney says that hurts my feelings. Every time that I banter with her, I'd be like, okay, like I can't accommodate to you all the time.
That would be
just
exhausting.
That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Because then I would have to just change my complete sense of self and my humor.
Yeah.
So I think there is like a line where it's like, well, we just can't be friends.
Yeah. And that's fine.
Yeah. Like when you said you preferred being supported rather than being doubted when it comes to working out, Sid.
Oh, basically, I was just saying, I think this is like really common for most people that like, if a lot of people get like fire on the flame, like you keep telling me that I can't do this, so then it makes me want to do it more. I don't feel that way. Like if you tell me that I can't do this and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this, you know, I need people to be like, you can do it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. You know, I don't have the whole like haters are my motivators type of mindset. If you say something bad to me, like, and you don't believe in me, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, me neither.
I'm the same way in a sense. Like I definitely need the people who matter the most to tell me I can do it.
Yeah.
But the people who I don't give a fuck about then I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. See that?
Then I don't care. I'm being botted with donations. Which
It's a bot?
yeah, for sure.
Oh.
But it doesn't really matter. I think they think that they want to waste their time.
What makes a good friend? What do you look for in
I think it's
friends?
a bot because that just came in a huge random
Chunks.
If it's not a bot, thank you. But I think it is because it literally just came in like a span of 7 seconds and they all came at one time. Right? I don't know.
Are there donator bots? Is that a thing?
I think.
Person who donated said it's 100%.
Wait, how is it not a bot though? Look at this. It literally came in 3 seconds.
I don't know.
Me neither. Well, okay, so if you are not a bot and you are donating, I thank you, but also very scary because you just never know. Coke Gaming? Why are we saying Coke Gaming?
Is Coke Gaming the ad? You know, they do the bits and everybody's like, oh my God, Coke Gaming, thank you for the 10,000 biddies.
So I'm supposed to say, oh my God, Coke Gaming, thank you for the The Coke Gaming ad?
Yeah, you've seen it, right?
Dude, I saw the new one. There's a new Coke Gaming ad where they like brought the people over the Twitch headquarters.
Oh, yeah, you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, so even don't know. I'm sorry if I don't know why it would split into. It split into like 20 donuts.
20 different donuts.
At one time, so I don't know if that's what you intended. I was hoping you had alerts. I don't have alerts on for 2 cents with QuarterJade. I have alerts on for all my other streams. But, well, thank you. I'm so sorry.
You're like, oh, it's totally a bot.
No, I was like, there's no way that you can donate that quickly at one time.
Yeah.
Or like, it literally went down my Streamlabs alerts and it was like 20, 20, 40, 40, 44.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that
didn't look well. But I'm sorry. Thank you. How do you guys know each other? We met through my ex-boyfriend. Shouts out.
Yes.
Shouts out.
Shout out to the ex.
I remember I was sitting in Sydney's stream once and I was doing my makeup. And a lot of times I'll put Sydney's stream on in the background and then I'll like sit and do my makeup. And somebody asked like, oh, how did you meet Jodi? And they were like, oh, I met her through her ex-boyfriend. And they're like, oh, would you have dated him if Jodi didn't date him?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I did the look back. I'm like, what the fuck? And Sydney was like, what the fuck? I'm like,
weird question.
like, what?
Yeah, that was a weird question. I remember that. I didn't know you were there.
Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of Sydney's like, I will say that you are a stream that, like, I like hearing your voice.
Aw.
I don't know if anyone feels this way.
No, I like
I
your
can
song in the background,
I can
too.
have your stream on in the background. I was
Yeah.
talking about this, like, streams that I have on, like, a lot of the times I'll just, like, put on a friend. So,
Yeah.
like, John I'll put on the background, but sometimes he likes to scream. And so then I'm like, and I have to turn my headphone down. But, like, you, I'm like, I like hearing you on in the background. Like, you are very, like, calming kind of voice,
Yeah.
kind of thing like that. Yeah.
I always have streams open. I'm like embarrassed by the amount of channel points that I have. I hope no one ever looks at my watch time in people's streams.
I think about that a lot. But then I'm like, okay, well, I just leave tabs open. Like, sometimes I will leave tabs open and then, like, walk away from my computer. Like, I just will have you don't do that. You just are always watching.
I'm just literally, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm doing homework, if I'm watching,
Okay.
or if I'm playing a game, if I'm like, literally whatever I'm doing, if I'm at my computer, I have a stream open.
Yeah.
Always.
No, I, like, do the same.
Yeah. I'm like, I hope no one ever
I think
looks
that's
at
what
my watch time.
I think that's what you guys do. You're just a Twitch viewer. We are Twitch viewers.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of lurkers do.
Yeah.
Like, I do that. I just leave you guys on. I'm not really, like, all the time paying attention or, like, 100% listening, but I do, like,
Yeah.
I'll, like, listen sometimes, type sometimes, but then, yeah, can confirm. I think that's a lot of, like, what Twitch viewers are like.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of lurkers all the time.
Yeah. The channel points make it even
Even
more,
more-
like, in your face. Like, you spend so much time watching this person.
Well, I have freaking command watch time. Look, everyone's doing watch time.
Yeah.
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 All right, any other questions? To pee so bad.
Me too. I've literally had to
I've
pee
had
for
to
so
pee
long,
so
but I'm like,
bad.
there's no way I'm gonna fit in this very small crevice. So I'm like, I'm waiting. I have an iron bladder though.
Okay, do you want to go first or me?
Can I?
Yes.
Okay. Literally have to go. I'm just gonna right in there. Oh my god.
My couch is broken.
What the heck?
All right.
Okay, you're back.
Hello, guys. I had to pee badly. How do you deal with loneliness? I don't do well with loneliness. I like kind of crumble when I like don't do well with loneliness. I think being lonely is my number one downfall, which is why I started streaming. And then, for example, if I'm lonely, I will literally just like go type in my Discord, or I will text a friend, or I will play games. So that's kind of like how I cope with it. I don't really do well being lonely. I have to pee so bad. Is John in the room? John is not. I don't know where John is. John came way early. It is only 7. What events in your life have made you into the person you are today? Isn't that all of the events that have ever, like, for example, I was bullied in elementary school. That probably affected me. I like definitely have a strong sense of like I want to stick up for people now. The way my parents treated me, any hardships, I would say, like my first relationship, things like that. How did you become big? Big, thick facts. Nice username. I think a lot of streaming has to do with being like you have to take advantage of opportunities. For me, I just happened to collaborate with people and I just did that and did what I did and it worked. I have to pee.
I know, I'm literally just pee for
You
like
can
a
ask Sydney
minute.
questions.
I'm literally just pee for like a minute. Yeah. Okay. Break. Hello. Hi. Okay, Jodi goes to the bathroom and I will answer any questions that you guys have. Hi, Sid. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello. How is school? School's hard. When is your next stream? I think tomorrow, and Jodi and I will be doing something, but I don't know what. Oh, hey, that's a good question. Yeah, Jodi and I are gonna be doing something, but I don't know what we're gonna do. So, like, if you have a game you want us to play or something like that. What are you studying? Nursing. Yeah, nursing. No, this is not a casting couch. You're doing 2 cents with QuarterJade. Yeah. Are you the ADC player and schoolgoer? Yes, that is me. Drunk stream? Maybe. We talked about it. We absolutely talked about it. Do you have a specific nursing specialty? I do not. I don't have one currently. Who was the first person that hosted you who blew your mind? I would say there's definitely there's like people who I'm like, how do they even know me, or how do they even come across my stream that like will host me? And it's like those are the ones that are really exciting because they're like, oh, this person found me and they like clicked on me and they had no prior knowledge, but they decided to like pick my stream to like share their community with. So that always feels really good. They're asking like, who are people that have hosted you that are like surprising or like a big deal. And I was just saying this, like, it's like the people who you don't know that know you, you know? And then they like share their community and you're like, holy crap. They like,
Yeah. I think it is really cool. Like you're sharing, that's like you're sharing your community with someone.
Yeah, that's what I always say. I'm like, thank you for sharing your community because you've like trusted me with your group of people, like your people sent to me, and you like expect or assume that I'm going to take good care of them, which means a lot. Yeah. Hosts and raids mean a lot to me. I think it's always really. Thank you for sharing your community with me.
Okay, wait. You sort of answered the question. You look like you'd settle into a really good friend group. How do you think that happened? And what would you suggest for someone out of college and in their late 20s with doing the same? I think I'm an exception. Like my friend group is through streaming. My friend group is through my job. So I think it's a matter of like finding either people at your job or your hobbies. I think. Yeah. Does nursing school take a lot of time? I'm not a nurse.
Yes. It takes a lot of time. It takes like all of my time. It's like, you know that whole like Venn diagram thing where you get to pick like social life, health, like, you know, school or whatever. I have 2 things in my life right now, and I would say it's a little bit like a small portion of social life, mostly school, and then sleep are like I've chosen like school and sleep as my 2 most important things. And streaming does make my social life better. If I didn't have streaming, my social life would be absolute dog shit. So, yeah.
What made your viewership so high? This person asked me, how did I become so big? I think when it comes to streaming, you have to be, I don't know. Somebody has to enjoy what I make. Yeah. And that's really it. That's the end of it. I'm not forcing anyone to stick around. I just happen to be someone that people want to hang out with on my stream. I think that's really it.
Gravitational.
All right, to be a streamer, you have to be gravitational. I don't know. I
wouldn't say you have to. I just say that you are. Yeah, people want to watch you. Yeah.
She's forcing me to be here. I think people just, you just have, like, maybe I am. Aww. Saikuno, thank you for the raid. Hi, Saikuno. Hello, Saikuno. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Every time that you host me, I slightly feel terrible for your community because, like, no, Saikuno is very wholesome, very nice, and I'm like, I am wholesome in a sense, but you know, welcome to my stream.
We've been good today.
I'm pretty sure we talked about how our favorite catchphrase is "suck my dick."
Other than that, we've been good today.
Well, Saikuno, I will see you in an hour. But
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just clap like a baby.
Weird candle. Okay, if you're from Saikuno's channel, welcome to my stream. This is my first ever talk show segment. I'm trying to explore with my content, and I want to have this be a regular thing, like 2 cents with QuarterJade, and then I will bring on a guest and we will discuss topics. So today my guest is Neytiri. She also streams. Maybe Saikuno will be on my stream one day with 2 cents with QuarterJade. That'd be really cool. But ultimately, I just want to have a platform where we can share like these thoughts and experiences with my Twitch community.
It's been really fun.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
What do you guys think so far? Like, well, I'm trying to. Okay, something I do need to do is have topics. Like, I definitely don't. I will have to brainstorm way more. This is nice. I love this. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm trying to just. I just feel like my community is very understanding and open to opinions. And so I like that I can create something like this.
Yeah.
Without backlash. I like that you are using questions from chat. Yeah, so a lot of like the talk shows that I've seen have been just like no chat involvement.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, I like chat involvement.
Yeah.
A lot. So that's kind of what I wanted to do was like have this a talk show podcast, but with I'm involved.
Yeah. I like having chat ask the questions because it allows you to really, like, because you can pick your own topics, but you don't know if that's something that people are gonna like or want to listen to. Whereas you have like instant feedback right there. Is this what you want to talk about or not?
Yeah. Well, because at first, what were we talking about? We were kind of, we went
Life of a streamer.
Yeah, we went life of a streamer to relationships ish. I think that was really it.
Yeah.
What's up with the hippo on your? Oh, it's a cow. Come on, it's a cow, and I love. It's like a comfort thing. Like I just.
Yeah. Pillow, blanket,
Like,
literally anything.
It's a comfort thing. I just want to hold him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Trying to think of open more to chat.
Yeah.
Chat. Do you have any more questions? What is your favorite community created meme? I'm trying to think of my community created memes, and they are literally Bjorn. And I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like, I got a big dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, I'm good with that actually. I think that's my favorite one. Like, I got a big dick. I'm not a force to be messed with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That is a good one. It's very alpha. Very alpha.
What about you?
Ah.
If anyone is new here and doesn't know what Bjorn is, it's pretty much my hypothetical penis that I guess is like the size of a leg. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. So that's my community created meme.
Yeah. Manly man penis.
Yes.
With a manly man name.
Okay. Yes.
I don't.
For the record, Sydney would name her penis Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
Anyways.
Penis. Legendary. In everything.
And old, but sure.
He's in everything. He's in every movie.
He has freckles.
That's okay. My favorite community meme. I don't know if my favorite one. I don't know. I actually don't know.
What are the memes from your community?
They're all embarrassing.
Oh, I would like to hear them, please.
Okay, well, all right. The one that's in chat the most is about the zip ties, which I think we've discussed already, but I don't know if we'll. Basically, I was putting up my Christmas tree and I needed to get zip ties so that I could get the star on the top of the tree. Well, I was looking around for my zip ties and I couldn't find my zip ties anywhere. I was like, I know I have zip ties. And I'm like looking in the obvious places, like the tool area and stuff like that. And then I'm looking around my house and they happen to be in my bedroom. So I come back and I'm like, oh, I found my zip ties. They're in my bedroom. And
Why were they in your bedroom?
things just end up places.
You're trying to tell me that was your answer? Are you trying to be suspicious?
I don't I don't know what to tell. I don't know why they're in my bedroom. It's because they were for. I have a small apartment. And why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay, to be fair, Sydney's room like doesn't have like a door, or it does, but her shelf is it's a shelf, but it has it's an open cubby, so you can reach from it from both sides.
Yes.
Like from your bedroom and from the living room. So I can understand if it's on your shelf.
Yeah.
What, is it under your bed?
It was on my shelf.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Damn.
Any other stream memes? I have that one in hit or miss. One of my most embarrassing clips was me reenacting a TikTok. The hit or miss. I guess he doesn't kiss, huh? He got a boyfriend. I bet he doesn't kiss, yeah. That one. That's probably one of my least favorite. It's very embarrassing.
Yeah, I one of my top clips is me reacting to bits, and I hate it. I think it's I just don't like the way I look in it, so I don't like it.
Is it this one?
Yes.
That one's a cool clip,
Yeah,
though.
but
It's perfect timing.
Yeah, but I look ugly.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, I look horrible in that clip, too.
Yeah, so
but
I'm like, God damn it, you know?
Yeah.
trying to think of other. I have like the ooh oh thing, but I don't know why that caught on. I was just like ooh oh Neza was a blood. Like I just like kind of did it, and they like flew with it.
It was both cute and cringe at the same time.
Yeah, and then I made, but then I capitalized on made the TikTok.
Yes. Yeah. Rode that wave for sure.
Yeah. So I guess, but like I don't know. I think Bjorn is more fitting for me than ooh oh oh. As it was a blush. Yeah.
Reflects you more.
Yeah. Like me talking about yes.
Yeah, your hypothetical dick for sure.
Is for sure more fitting towards me and my humor than like
yes.
ooh oh is like I'm cute and I'm like I don't know. I don't know if I like try to. I definitely don't hone in on like the cute energy. I hone on like.
Yeah.
Don't know what that means, but I'm sure all of you watching probably get it.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Do you ever think about like your trope?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like the nice side character. I'm like the nice character that like you go over to their house, you don't know their name until like 4 episodes in, and you go over and they cook you rice and like ramen and give you a place to stay as you like pass on through your journey. It's like
I have talked to my community about this, like my trope, or like I would be typecasted. Like I look like the mean girl.
Oh really? You think so?
We like talk. I'm like, because you know how there's like usually the main character girl is like very like. She looks like the girl next door. I'm like, I don't think I look like... I would not be that girl. I would be typecasted. I would be so typecasted to be the mean girl. I'm like, and that sucks. Is the purple girl, haired girl, Saikuno? Yeah, this is Saikuno. Face reveal.
My name's Saikuno. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my...
Not enough stuttering.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Saikuno. I have a very velvety
voice. What's up, guys? It's Saikuno.
Is that what he says? Where?
It's so cute. It's literally so cute.
Like on his
Let me go find it.
Oh, on YouTube. Okay, I'm excited for
What's
this.
What's up, guys? Saikuno here.
Wait, I'm so excited.
Saikuno here. Have a cam.
Wait. I'm screwing.
I know you.
Okay, wait for it. When would it start? Okay.
Of course they're gonna say yes, right? Heck yeah. Okay, but she could have just been saying it because she got pressured by the stream.
Wait for the intro. Wait for the intro.
Saikuno's into children's movies. What a
I thought you were gonna say children.
What is up, guys? It's Saikuno here.
What is up, guys? It's Saikuno. I love it.
That's so good.
I love it.
I love it too.
I know. I
That's
literally
so
love
good.
it so much.
I've never heard that. Wow, that's good. I like it.
I know. It's like it just has so much. It's so charismatic.
Saikuno.
I love it.
It's good. I like it.
Oh, I've been really wanting to get into GTA role-playing. I've been like thinking about that, and I was like, so you have to create a character.
Yeah.
And that's like something that I've been really struggling with. I was like, maybe I could just be Saikuno. Or like
just like study him, watch all his videos,
no, I was
and
like,
recreate it.
you could, or like, like you'd be like very timid or like shy, or I could be, it's like hard to create a character.
Yeah.
Somebody was telling me like you could just be a car, like you just go up to people in GTA, you pick them up, and you're like, where are we going, boys? You just think you're a car. You like all your character is you just think you are a car. Like you can do that.
Yeah. I feel like the dumber the better. Like that one's really dumb and I really like
exactly.
it.
So I like don't know. I don't know what to do though. But I've been really interested in getting into it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's fun.
You can be anything in GTA role. I know, but it'll be my first time role playing ever. So I don't want to screw it up.
Yeah.
I want it to be something that like I can do because it's definitely outside of my comfort zone.
And you don't want something that only has like you don't want something one-dimensional. Yep. You want to have something that you can make multiple jokes out of, whereas like I can see the car thing getting stale. Like what else are you gonna do other than
advice that I got from other GTA role players was pretty much just saying like you can be yourself. literally put yourself in that situation. Like, let's say that there is a situation where are getting robbed. What would you actually do? Like, that is entertaining in itself because nobody's ever seen that happen because, you know.
Yeah.
Or, like, let's say that somebody is attacking you. What would you actually do? Yeah. Like, if somebody was to come up to you and point a gun at you and say, like, get in the car, we're going to go rob this bank, what would you do? You'd be like, you know.
Yeah.
You just act as genuinely as you can.
Yeah. I think either way would be really funny. I used to watch GTA role playing when it was like really, really big.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I'm really interested into it.
Yeah.
Do you have a fave GTA role player? No, I'm not I don't know much about it. I'm like just now getting interested. Or like just now hearing really about it. So yeah. Me and Sydney met through my ex-boyfriend. Yeah. But you should role play a cop. I don't know what I want to I don't know.
Just play around with it like off stream and see what feels comfortable and like fun for you.
I think being a succumbus would be fun.
A what? What is
like
a succumbus?
Evelyn.
Succubus?
What did I say?
Succumbus?
A succumbus. I sound. You know what that reminds me of? A succulent.
Ah, yes.
I want to be a succulent. Can you be just a plant? You could.
Sure,
You
yeah.
can be anything.
You can be anything you want.
But
Jodi.
yes, I want to be like an Evelyn.
Gotcha.
Maybe.
Gotcha.
I think that would also be very funny.
Yeah. I get that.
Or like, I don't know. It's like you literally just pick any trope.
Yeah.
And go with it. A cucumber. That would be funny though. Being something so outlandish, like I'm a rock. It would get old though.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do other than be like rock? Like what do you say? What lines? Is that how your rock sound in your head? Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I'm trying to think like what it has to be. Be a thought police. What is? You're a thought. You're under arrest. Be the rock.
Or be a police who's all like a thought.
So like I seduce men who I arrest. I don't know if I want. Someone roleplayed as a dog. I think like I think it's just open for anything, honestly.
Yeah, that would be fun. Dog would be a good one.
I do want to get. Would you ever roleplay with me?
I'd try it. Yeah.
I would be so down.
Yeah.
It's something that's so out of my comfort zone that I might be so scared though. Like
My coffee. Hey, it's the year of trying new things.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is the year. All right, I am making the like 2020 will be our year of yes.
I'm totally down to join you. 2019 was supposed to be that year, but I screwed up a lot. So yeah, let's do it.
All right, Chat, maybe you want to have the year of yes with us? The year of yes means that you're going out of your comfort zone. Somebody asks you to do something that you would normally say no to, you say yes. Not like drugs, you know, or like crime, but more so like, oh, do you want to go ice skating for the first time ever? Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like I'm always turning down people that I don't know very well when they ask me to do things. Like I got invited to a concert. I told you about that, and I should have gone, but I was like, oh, I don't really know those people that well, so I said no. But I should have.
I will be the same way though.
I know, but like I want to start saying yes.
Exactly. It's the year of yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now in the year of yes, we will strive for that.
Yes. We can hold each other accountable.
Okay.
For saying things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it too.
Are you gonna taste like Kuna on stream? I can't. I would get banned. You cannot self-harm or harm people on stream. Yeah, that's a YouTube thing.
Yeah, YouTube content.
I don't know if yeah.
I wouldn't want to tase anyone either. I'd feel really bad.
I would feel bad, but I'm like so intrigued.
Yeah.
Pretty much like I want to see if my taser works. That's about it.
You have a taser?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I bought one because when I go walking at night, like I don't want to die.
You had a taser.
What?
I didn't know you had a taser.
Well, I just bought it off Amazon like maybe a month ago.
I like it.
Was inspired by Michael Reeves.
Have you tried it on anybody?
No.
Tase John. Tase John.
Well, I already told me and Saikunu made an agreement that I will tase him and he could tase me.
Oh.
But
okay.
tasing John sounds more fun.
Yeah.
But pretty much Michael was like showing me his tasers, his collection of tasers. And I'm like, oh, he's like, yeah, you should get one if you're gonna. I'm like, yes, I should. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
Interested to see how that goes.
It can't hurt that bad. It's like, it was $10. Yeah, I won't speak too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
won't speak too soon. Okay. We'll probably get off soon. It gets ratty. But does anyone have any last minute or any questions? We've talked about streamer life. We've talked about relationships. We've talked about random topics. Have anything else or suggestion or yeah? How often do you want to do these type of streams? I think once a month. I think once a month is perfect. Or yeah, once a month would be ideal. How do streamers get sponsorships? Okay. Usually, have you gotten sponsored?
I have one sponsor,
Okay.
yeah. My very first one.
Congrats.
Thanks.
So I would say that usually you get signed with a management company, and that management company will reach out to the sales team for you. That's usually how it will work. I don't know. You're not.
They just reached out to me, and I feel like I have a little bit of knowledge of what what I would be, this sounds bad, but worth, for my job.
Yeah.
As far as that kind of stuff goes, I know what I should.
Do you want to explain what your job is?
Yeah, I work as a model, so I have representation, and they do all that stuff for me, but I've been doing it for a while now, to the point where I understand what my image is worth. So I was approached by somebody in regards to streaming, and I was like, yeah, that sounds about right for where I'm at currently. So that was just something that I agreed to, and it was a brand that I believed in, and that actually watched my content. They knew about me. They're like, hey, we think it's really awesome that you're working really hard in nursing school, and you still stream, and you engage with your community so well, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, okay, they actually care, and they picked me for a reason. It wasn't they were just looking for anybody. So that made it a lot easier for me to say yes.
Yeah. So I think a lot of times you should just have a business email, right? Because the business email people will be able to.
Yeah.
Did you find a management company, or did they find you? I've been streaming for 8 months, and I'm not sure if it's too soon for me to look for one. I have only ever been approached. I have never looked myself. I don't know really where the line is for that, or if you should look yourself. I was just kind of under the impression that when I am worth something, somebody will come to me. But I don't know if that's, I could probably have been more proactive, maybe. But that was just the route that I went.
I think you definitely can be proactive, but be prepared for rejection.
True. Yeah.
If you're gonna seek out that stuff, then you have to be prepared for rejection.
Wait, where did that say? How do you get signed to a management company, and how do you choose to go with? Who do you go with? I think for okay, everyone's gonna have a different thing, why I chose someone. I had to choose a management company that I felt comfortable approaching. I cannot feel uncomfortable, or if I don't feel comfortable approaching my contact with problems or questions, it will never work. Yeah. So that was really important. It was just me being comfortable, confident enough to approach. Do you smoke? I do not smoke. I think you need to be proactive with brands. I don't know, because let's say that you approach a brand. Okay, so let's say that you are yourself. You don't have anyone, you don't have a manager or somebody to be that middleman. Let's say that I approach Nike. I want to work with Nike. Nike's sure, we'll give you this if you give us this, but maybe that is not in your best interest.
Yeah.
So if you don't have anyone arguing for you, and you don't really know the worth of, especially because streaming's so new, you'll probably get screwed over in a deal.
Yeah.
For example, there was a deal that approached with this amount of money, but then they end up that's way too not valuable or not worth the time with the streamer.
Yeah.
But you took it anyways because you didn't know, when maybe it could have been worth 4 times that. So I think management is, I don't even think you should always pursue without a middleman, or at least somebody who knows your value.
Yeah. Because
I don't know my value as a streamer until I got a management. There's no way for me to experience or know that without conversing with others. Yeah. How big were you before you got approached? Were you partnered by then? I was partnered 5 months into streaming. I got very lucky. So yeah, I got partnered 5 months into my whole streaming thing. So I had already been approached. I was originally with a game. I wasn't with a management company. I was with an organization. There we go. A gaming organization. But that wasn't really our goals were not in line. So then I did not stick with an org. I went to a management company, and that management company was in contact with me. I had been streaming for about a year at that point. So, and I was, yeah. I'm very happy where I'm at. I'm really looking for a girl like you, but I am too young for you. Well, you'll grow up one day and you'll meet lots of people.
Yeah. Lots of fish in the sea.
Yes.
Friend.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Yep. Best Instagram DM? Dude, I don't like to read those. Sometimes they're really...
Really?
Really... yeah. No, I have to, like, mentally prepare myself to, like, read things.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they're not positive. You know. Not at all. My DMs are... the
Wild place.
Risky click of the day, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's pretty funny. Like, I don't know. There's some good laughs in there for sure.
That's true.
Yeah, there's some good laughs.
How do girls feel about being approached at the gym? I personally hated being approached at the gym. It made me uncomfortable. I think it was just because a lot of the times that I was approached at the gym were like not in a respectful manner, and so then it like makes me biased.
Yeah.
And so like I really hate going to because of the way that I was approached. I don't think it's bad. I think it was like there was like a poll done like 2 years ago of like where did you meet your significant other, and I think it was like 2018 top place to meet someone was at the gym.
Oh.
So I'm sure I can agree with that, or like, that makes sense because like let's say you're like an avid gym goer, you probably want somebody who is also going to go to the gym a lot.
Yeah.
But for me, it just wasn't ever done so in a way that made me comfortable or made me feel like I could reject them in a place. You know what I mean? Like it was just very persistent, and it just made me uncomfortable. But I think there are definitely ways to approach people in public that are not to make people uncomfortable.
I think my biggest issue with it is that if you approach me mid-workout and you're not leaving and I'm not leaving, I like reject you. And we're both just sitting there and like have to continue our workout in a gym that's only so big. It like gets really weird. And like you just assume that person is continuing to like look at you, you know? So you're like working out and then like, oh, this person's probably still looking at me, even if they're not, you know, you have that in the back of your head now. But like if you're on your way out and you're gonna approach me, or if I'm on my way out and you approach me, then that is less uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for streamers who just started? I know it takes time to find your own brand, but I just want to hear advice from you two. Okay, let me think, Steph. I think you have to have a goal. For me, my goal was I just wanted to build a community because I was lonely. I wanted a place for people to talk. I wanted a place for me to talk. So for me, I just really emphasized my Discord. My goal was to just grow my Discord. I wanted to like have people flock to this one place where we could all hang out and talk. That was really my only goal. And I think you just have to you just have to make this.
Yeah.
And then you just slowly grow. Like my whole thing was I wanted to grow. You?
I would say that mine is really similar. Like, yeah, I just wanted friends to play games with, and that's exactly what I got out of it. And yeah, kind of like shaping or allowing people to understand your expectations is gonna help with streaming. And I had to learn that the hard way because I didn't set expectations and I didn't set rules at the beginning. And so I ended up coming across some things that made me really uncomfortable, you know? And so I have to do that now, which still it makes me uncomfortable to do, to be like, hey, like, I don't like this, or like this behavior is not going to be acceptable and things like that. It's really hard to do, but it's very important.
That's something that I never even thought about, to be honest. Like I never would have put that in words.
Yeah.
But this is so true. If you do not initially have like your idea. So I think the best thing you can do for yourself when you're like a new streamer is like, where do I want to be if I was at 1,000 viewers? What does my community look like? And cultivate that. Like whether you have 5 viewers in your stream or 10 or 20 or whatever, like you should just really try to have your community reflect what your goal.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna change unless you do anything about it.
Yes.
Seriously. Like my community was really toxic in the beginning because I played League and I didn't do anything about it, and everyone that came in was really toxic. Like really toxic. And then I switched to PUBG, and thankfully I switched to PUBG and the community was a little less toxic, and then from there I like got mods and could do things, but before that I didn't know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
It's important to have mods who like understand what you're looking for as well.
Oh my god, mods will shouts out to the mods, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. Mods are very important because mods are who the chat looks at.
Yeah. They're the role models.
They are the role models.
Yeah.
And like, I am no longer afraid to cut people out that should not be role models.
I agree.
Your mods will dictate how chat goes. And your mods, if your mod says something like disrespectful, other people will look at them and be like, I can say things like that. It took me a really long time though to be able to have that though. Like to feel like I could say anything.
Yeah.
Because it's scary. There's also such a thing of like mods get power hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it though, but like, you're still just a viewer. Like you still have to follow the rules as everyone else.
Yeah. Let it through.
You don't know how many times I've instantly clicked off a stream with power hungry abusive mods. Yeah, but it's hard because as a streamer, it's scary to be like, no.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember when I, like early on in me streaming, this is like etched into my memory. I didn't have any mods in my chat, and there were like two people fighting, and this was when I didn't know how to handle it. There were like two people arguing in chat, and I was like, I don't know how to handle this, or like what to say to these people to make them stop. And someone came in, and they said that they were like, this is my first time in your stream, and you have two people who are like sitting here and arguing, and I just wanted to let you know it's like a really bad taste, and I'm leaving. Yeah. And I was mortified, actually mortified.
Good on them though.
Yeah, I was like, hey, thanks for like saying something, because it made me have to stand up and say like, you guys have to knock it off. But it was like someone who's like a regular in my community was arguing with like a troll that came in. I had to be like, hey, if trolls come in, like allow me to like ban them.
Yeah.
Allow me to take care of it, because if you start arguing with that person, like the troll came in for attention in the first place, and that's all you're doing is like feeding them that. Like you're literally throwing gas on the fire. So it took like that moment literally changed. I was like, okay, I can't let that type of stuff happen.
That's really important though.
Yeah.
If they didn't
really
say
important.
that, you would have been like, ugh.
Yeah, I would have been like, oh my god, I'm so scared, and I don't know what to say,
and like you don't know if it's affecting people.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like literally etched into my. Forget that.
Do trolls ever upset you? Honestly, trolls don't really. I like. Dude, people come in like there's so many trolls. Like people come in and they just say some weird ass shit. I'm like, that's weird. That's it. Because I understand that, like, bro, you ain't normal.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you just ain't got it all together. And you're just kind of projecting, probably. You know, you're going through your own tough moment. So I just am going to let you do that and then ignore you kind of thing.
Again, like, the only ones that bother me are the ones where I, like, agree with what they're saying. When they're, like, speaking on my appearance or, like, who I am or whatever. If I agree, then I'm like, oh, yeah, that bothers me. Someone comes in and says some dumb shit.
Like, if it's, like, really dumb, I'm like, bro, you all right?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, man, I don't know. Like, I'll have people, like, come in when I'm playing League, and they're like, sick to support you, woman, play Janna. I'm like, dude, if you want everyone to know that your mom didn't love you growing up, like, I guess, like, you can say this in my chat right now, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
You're like, okay, but okay. I mean, like, all right. You know? Like, people who just treat people like that or like disrespect or like are so sexist, like literally just are just going through they just are going through some shit, and you just are like, okay, all right, I understand where you're coming from, but you're like, bro. So that doesn't really affect me. Like I just can understand that they're just going through some shit.
No, I agree. I get what you mean. Streaming League can be hard. Like that's like easily the place where I get backseat gamed the most.
Oh God, what is with that?
I don't know. I can play any other game.
I can play any other game, and you guys do not backseat game. But when it comes to League, I don't know where that culture came from.
Yeah.
League is like super big about. Maybe it's because there's so many different builds you can do. There's so many different ways to play. There's so many, you know. Maybe that's why. Like when it comes to like, let's say Fortnite, you just shoot guns and build things, or like PUBG, you just shoot guns.
All the Fortnite players are gonna be so mad.
What? No.
Just shoot guns and build things.
No, there's no other way to play the game other than to loot the gun and to build, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like when let's say League, when it comes to League, you can build this item or this item. And if you don't build this item, you deserve to just you should only play Janna kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I think that might be it. Like there's just so many different ways to play the game or different routes to go with the game that then therefore you can backseat game.
Yep.
But I don't understand backseat gaming
Me neither.
because it doesn't seem just go play the game.
Yeah. I've developed a bad habit of people like I'll like explain myself. So people will be like, why didn't you flash? And I'll be like, well, I didn't flash because blah 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 blah. And I want to break that habit so badly because I'm allowing people to continue to say things and get a response from it. But I like can't ignore it. I don't know
what you mean.
I don't know how to shut it down.
I have come to when people say like, why didn't you do this? I said because I don't give a fuck. I'm like, because I did it, bitch. Like, what do you want me to say? I didn't flash. My 2 brain cells didn't rub fast enough, and now I'm here and I didn't flash. Like,
yeah. Now it's gray screen. What can I
exactly.
do? It's too late. Yeah.
There's nothing I like. I'll be like, that's it.
Yeah. I will start just saying that.
Yeah.
Fucking flash.
Yes. Like people. I'm like, because.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't know what else response you want from me. Like.
Yeah.
But I think. Okay, this is gonna sound. I feel very threatened already as a girl playing games. I don't know if you feel that. Like I feel like I have to be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I have something to prove. And
that's
that
why I want to be
sucks.
so good at League because I'm like, not only do I have like these tiers that, you have to, gold, silver, whatever, but on top of that, it's because everyone's always going to assume that I'm going to be a shit support player. And like, that's where I'm supposed to sit because I'm a girl. Yeah. And like,
it's true.
Just never
I'm sure a lot of you watching right now are guys and you can't relate, but I think a lot of us do feel like that. Like I do feel like I get on a game and you guys expect me to be bad. Yep. And I get comments like that all the time. Like I remember I played PUBG and somebody came in my chat and they're like, wow, you're actually good at this game. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like you think you're complimenting me, but you're like, wow, you are actually good at this game. I'm like, why can't they just be, wow, you're good at this game? Yeah. Or like, you're good at this game. Yeah. Like, why do I have to be actually good at the game?
Yeah. Or like, you're really good for a girl.
I'm like, bro,
you're the best girl I've seen. I'm like, why can't I just be a good player? Why do I have to be the best girl that you've seen? Yeah.
Like, we're all on our own journey. There's lots of bad video game players who are boys. Like, I don't expect boys to be good at video games. Yeah. Everyone's at a different skill level.
And no one goes, oh, you're so bad for a guy. Nobody says that.
I don't understand. Yeah. It's so weird. Yeah. But like, I don't expect boys to be good at video games. I don't expect anyone to be good at video games unless they just play the game a lot. Yep. So when I play League or any game like that, I feel like I already feel like people are coming in to see just, it's really hard for me to stream, I'd say. Yeah, because,
stacked against you.
Because I am not good at the game because I just started playing the game. Yeah. And well, that's it. Yep. That's where I'm at now. Maybe one day, like, I think anything, if you pour time and effort into, you can be good at. If I wanted to know Life League for years, I'm sure I will be good. But it will take time, you know? But I do hate that. Like, when people come in and they're just like, you do suck. I'm like, yeah, bro, I've been playing since July. What fucking rank are you? Are you a challenger? Then get the fuck out of my chat. If you're not the best, then what do you want? What do you want from me? Yeah. Like, I don't expect you to be good at the game, so don't expect, like, it's just like, bro, I'm here to just play. That's like my fire to the, like people just like want you to, I don't know. I don't even know how to this is one thing that I do get angry about because people come in and they're like, why are you bad? Why are you playing ward? Why are you playing top? Why are you playing mid? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I'm like, I don't know why. I'm just here to enjoy the game.
Play a game. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. People take it too seriously.
But it's like people are like I remember sometime the other day somebody came in my chat and they're like, why is everyone here? Like, why do you have so many views? I'm like, why don't you turn on a stream? Why don't you do what I do? Where are your viewers? Yeah. Like, oh, you're so good at the league? Why aren't you famous? Why aren't you fucking Tyler 1 then? Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, okay, so then shut up. Like, what are you, like, I don't understand. I'm like, what do you expect from that? I remember that? Yeah, it's like, okay, if you are so confident that I should not have these viewers, then have my viewers. Yeah. Do what I do.
You stream, see,
yeah. I'm like, okay, then do it. But, oh my. Are you trying to become Tyler 1? Yeah, I'm gonna...
Goal in life.
Yeah, I'm gonna shave my head and shrink a little.
Nice.
And then get really yoked and good at League. Okay, but if I could be good as Tyler 1, like, hell yeah.
Yeah. We can. We gotta play more.
Yeah, it
They'll
just
play
takes.
more.
But the thing is, it's like everyone is against you. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
It feels like I have to constantly tell people I'm learning the game. That's what I don't like. Is during my stream, I had to be like, all right, I'm learning.
Yeah.
To tell people I'm learning when it should just be like, I am more focused about people knowing that I am new and that I am learning rather than just learning about like playing the game.
Or like that you're learning a new champ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I have to
I
put
get what
it.
you mean.
I have to put it in my title. Learning
Yeah.
a new champ. Don't expect me to be good,
Yes.
or they're gonna come at me and be like, "You're just a girl.
Yeah.
Ew. Why? Nah.
Yeah.
Stick with playing Janna." And I'm like, my God.
Like when other League streamers like raid or host me, one of the first things I always say is, please don't expect me to be good. Like, and I hate that I have to say that.
Yeah.
You know, because you're gonna get people who are like watching good League streamers come in and be like, why are you doing this? Like, you suck. Like all of these things.
Yep.
It's like you don't want to hear that. So I preface it and I'm like, hey, I'm new at the game. Like, please don't be mean to me. Like, I'm gonna do my best. Don't expect much.
Yeah.
Which sucks. You don't want to have to do that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just, yeah, I will never understand that. But I do feel like I have something to prove. But yeah, which sucks. But here we are.
Here we are.
Are you going to TwitchCon Amsterdam? I am not going to TwitchCon
Really?
Amsterdam. No. Are
You
you?
want to? No.
I don't think I have enough EU viewers because I don't stream at EU times. Then I don't know if that's worth it. Like, I think it's better for me to just stay home.
Yeah, I get that. I get what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I first found your stream after a raid from Boxbuck, so yeah, I see it. Oh my God. Yeah, when Albert raids me, I'm like, try hard.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I'm like, oh, I'm just me. Like, I think a lot of the times it's like, oh, I'm just, like, if you want to stay, you stay.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to see this kind of gameplay, then you don't.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Yeah. You two are not Twitch whores, I can tell that. Dude, that's fucked up. Like, what does that even mean? What makes me not, maybe I am a Twitch whore. I'd be proud.
Yeah. It always bothers me when people say that. They'll like come into my stream and be like, oh, finally, someone who doesn't have their tits out.
okay,
like,
okay.
those girls are the worst. That you're not a good person.
Dude, I don't think you're trying to like be intentionally wrong, right? I think
Yeah.
you're like saying this is a compliment, right?
Very backhand.
But I want to say that like by putting other people down, not good. Like, there are people out there who can make money doing things like just dancing in minimal clothing. Hell yeah, do it.
Not my problem.
People, not my
whatever-
problem.
do whatever you
Doesn't
want.
bother me.
Yep.
And if somebody wants to pay for that,
Yep.
good on them.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not judging that.
Yeah.
I respect that. If anything, like do your grind, like whatever. But I will say like I don't think that you mean it in such a wrong way. I don't think you're trying to offend anyone. But I
Yeah.
would just say like you are hurt like by putting others down to put someone up. Like you're not helping.
Yeah.
You're just like making it work. You're not complimenting me.
Something that would always drive me nuts about my ex is I would be like, oh, this girl is so pretty. Like I'm in a place in my life where I can compliment a girl and it doesn't make me feel bad about myself. I can look at a beautiful girl and not feel bad about myself.
Yeah.
I don't compare anymore. And I would be like, oh my God, like look at this girl, she's so pretty. And he'd be like, oh yeah, but you're prettier. I'm like, well,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, or like he would be like, oh yeah, but she doesn't have a smile like yours. And I'm like, I know you mean well, but you have to understand that like I wasn't comparing myself. I need you to do the same. I need you to treat me the same way. You can't compare me either because I wasn't thinking about her smile versus my smile. But now that you've said something, all of a sudden now I'm like, oh well, look at her smile versus my smile and like this, that,
It's
and the other.
true.
And I'm like, please, just like I can be a pretty girl and she can be a pretty girl too, and we can be
Yeah.
totally independent of each
I
other.
will say that me and Sydney like talk about like we'll be like, oh my God, this girl is hot.
Yes.
Like we'll be like, oh my, you know.
Yeah. And
Like,
it's never like,
but it's never threatening. I
Yeah.
never feel threatened by it.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
can
think
just,
yeah.
she can be pretty and I can be pretty and we can be independent and we don't have to
Yeah.
put another person
Well, I
down
don't-
for
yeah.
like me to feel better.
I don't
yeah.
like when people come in and are like, wow, like you are wearing a turtleneck. You're respectful. I'm like,
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
I'm so glad I can find you on Twitch. I'm
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes me feel weird.
It makes me feel weird too. Yeah.
I don't, yeah.
I don't
It's
like
just
it.
like that backhand compliment. I'm just like, okay, like, you didn't have to say anything. You could
Yeah.
have just enjoyed it.
Yep.
Kind of thing. So, I don't know.
I agree. I don't like it either.
Girls say that, but then get mad when dudes speak their minds. That's such a blanket statement that I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Honestly. Girls say that, then get mad when dudes speak their minds. So you're telling me that if a dude was like, she's hot as fuck, I'm gonna get mad? That's a big assumption. You're also blanket stating every single girl in the world. I don't know about that. Like, if somebody was to be like, yo, that girl's hot, or like, that guy's hot, I'd be like, yeah. I think it's all about your relationship and how secure you are in it.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, like, I'm sure there are some insecure girls who are gonna like to hear, oh yeah, but you're prettier.
True.
There will be girls that are like that. I'm not speaking
dependent.
for all women. I'm just saying, me personally, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just dependent on who it is. And yeah.
Teach their own.
Especially when the expectation for guys literally don't exist. Dudes can look like whatever on Twitch and no one bats an eye. Let me think. I will say girls get more sexual comments.
Yes.
Because there are more males on the platform. And a lot of people are straight. I've met a lot of people on this platform that are straight.
Yeah.
Just in like majority speaking. So, demographics, Twitch is a lot of males and very little females. Very little female viewers, very little streamers that are females. It's gonna grow. It's gonna change, I think, in the future, right?
Yeah.
Twitch is new, and like I think gaming is becoming more inclusive towards females. So in general, it's gonna grow, but right now there's just a lot of males on the platform. So I think like in general, girls are gonna get more sexual comments right now. I think guys get sexual comments though too.
Yeah, no, I've seen it, definitely.
Yeah. Like a guy will be on stream and then a girl will come in and say sexual comments.
Yeah.
But I think it just depends on how you handle it, right?
Yeah.
I don't really want to get sexual comments all the time. I don't like it. Maybe guys like it, think it's funny or something. I think it just depends on how you cater to your community, or like if you ban that kind of words or things like that.
Yeah.
Like somebody will come and be like, I want to eat your ass. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Guys just want a reaction. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot more meme sexual stuff for guys. There's a lot of bromances with guys.
Yeah.
So
The minute, that too. Like the minute a girl does it though, people get weird.
what do you mean?
Like oh, kiss your bros or whatever. But like if we were to say that to each other, people would be weird.
Like kiss me?
Yeah. No, but like you know what I mean. Like the same kind of jokes can't be transferred. Like okay. So this one time I like rated this girl, right? And she was like saying things like like she was like hitting on me, but like totally she's not like into me like that, but like that was her way of expressing, like being like, oh whatever, blah. But people got weird about it. Like it wasn't like, oh, like kiss your bros or whatever, like one dude being like, oh dude, yeah, whatever. It was like people were like really weird about it, and I had to be like, hey, can you relax, because like she's just kidding and we're just like joking and it's like fine. But people were weird, and it's like, you don't
I
know,
think
like,
we have this relationship though.
what,
Like we are definitely kiss your bros goodnight humor.
yeah,
And it works. I mean, our community's not too weird about it.
no,
Like I definitely I mean, like, I don't know. We're definitely like, we have a kiss our bros goodnight vibe going for, or like sometimes, I think. Like there are some jokes sometimes between us.
yes.
I'm like,
yeah, no, we definitely have some sus jokes, but that like they're not, at least for me, like I haven't noticed anything. I think because we have more backstory between us, people don't do or say
that's
weird
true.
things.
I think, but backstory's really, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think of, okay, literally the person that uses like the kiss your bros goodnight is like John. So I think of John, I think of his stream, and John's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower with my dad, and nobody really bats an eye, right? Because it's John. But then I'm like, okay, let's say there was a newcomer, because I'm pretty sure like John made these jokes with like Saikuno when Saikuno was just playing Minecraft with us, and I'm sure Saikuno was like,
Fuck.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then I also think like maybe it wasn't too much what the fuck. Like I don't know if Saikuno was like, I wonder if John's actually into me. Like I wonder, he's probably like, oh, this is a good joke. I don't know though, right?
I don't know.
But like, I'm trying to think like if a girl was to hit. No, actually, no. Because like, let's say like, no wait, girls hit on each other all the time.
Yes.
Like we'll be like, step
Comments,
on me, queen, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I like it actually.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying I don't like it. I actually really love it. Like
Yeah.
I love.
I don't know if it's too. I don't think it's too weird. I think
No.
most people get it.
But people will make it weird. There's
Some
always
people
those
do make it
people
weird.
who will take it too far.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. There are. There are people like I remember like Ray commented on my Instagram and was like, step on me. And people were like in my Twitch chat being like, so did Ray ever step on you? Like, did she do the thing? Like, are you guys like dating now? And things like that. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird because it was a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there'll always be those people that take it like one step too far.
Yep.
But do you ever feel like you have to be family friendly on stream?
We're just talking about this.
Yeah. Me and Sydney like want to make lewd jokes.
Our humor is
that is my humor. It's always my humor.
Yes.
Like, it's funny. It's shock value humor, and I love it. But there are times, you know, you can't just say all these things. I have limit tested though on stream a lot. Like this year, I would say I have become more in tune with myself and let myself do that than like last year. I would say last year I really held back. But like, I don't want to hold my jokes back all the time.
Yeah, it's like uncomfortable.
But I've actually learned to express my humor more now that I became friends with actually Peter and John. Like Peter and John helped me a lot in terms of expressing my lewd jokes. Yeah. Which is a huge part of my humor. So, I think I do struggle with it though. Like there are some, like I have stopped mid joke a lot of the time.
All the time, I go, oh, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
I'm
and
like,
then
well,
everyone's
you
like, say it.
And then I can't say it.
Yeah.
But as long as it's implied, I like it. Because you know what I'm gonna say.
Yes. You know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
But there's definitely times where I will catch myself and there's like things that I want to say, like what I wanted to tweet back to you today, but I'm like, is that too much?
Okay,
or
so
is that...
let me give you a backstory. There was a tweet about the guy from The Witcher, the guy who plays Witcher, and they were talking about how his muscles literally wore down his leather costume, so they had to make new costumes. Like how big his muscles were. And I like tagged Cindy because we were watching The Witcher, and I'm like drinking water. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was like a thirsty gif.
And she responded with oh, I'm hot, whatever.
Yeah.
And I laughed, and she was like,
I wanted to say something worse.
I'm like, what did you want to say?
I was gonna say something like, oh, it wore down his clothes, like he can wear down mine. But if I say something like that and it's on the internet, then people are just gonna be weird about it. So I changed my mind. But it's funny.
Like if Cindy replied saying like, oh, he could wear down my leather armor any day, like I would have been like, that's funny. Like I think like
you can't say that.
Yes, you can. I think that you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think some things you can't say, right?
Yeah.
But that I would have laughed.
Yeah.
That I think you can't, because I think that is like you, right? And I think not everyone would have thought to say that. And so if that is like, I think that is what makes saying those jokes so important on stream. Like if it's you know, a lot of streaming is about like, I'm not trying to rope people in that don't like me, right? I'm not trying to like fake something. So if these jokes don't land with like, let's say I get a raid from a group of people. I don't want to like hide myself from who they are. Like I'm not trying to appeal to that group. Yeah. I think a lot of people would understand doing that though. Like that is how you grow and how you maybe adopt some people into your community. Mm-hmm. But I think over time you would just struggle because that's not me.
Yeah. I've definitely let way more loose though. When I first started streaming, oh my goodness. Same. I didn't even cuss. I wouldn't cuss on stream. I literally would not. I never spoke anything about my personal life. Like everything was super secretive. Like I was like so cookie cutter.
No, I was the same way.
And I watched my old clips and I'm like, ugh, this is
no, same. I was horrible. Exactly the same.
It's like that. It felt like it wasn't even me streaming.
Yeah. I was the same way.
Yeah.
I would not swear. I was very reserved, but also, you know, kind of witty and myself, you know.
Yeah.
But I never swore. I never said the word dick, penis, fuck. Like nothing was like on my stream like that.
I'm having way more fun now.
It's just not me. Like in real life, I'm not like that. Like if I was to hang out with my friends, I would be saying these things.
Yeah.
But I also, something I do like is like people come to my stream not expecting that. Mm. So it's like kind of fun. Like they'll be like, oh my god, this girl just. But I like that.
Yeah.
I like how like, I don't know. But then it's also people judge based on your appearance. So somebody might be coming in here and they'll be like, oh my god, what did she just say? And they'll be like, nope. So.
Yeah. My humor's not for everybody though. And like if it's not, then they can move on to the next streamer. Yeah. And that's that.
Yeah. There's a streamer really out there for everyone.
Yeah.
So. All right. Now your grandmother finds your stream and you're disowned. Dude, when my grandma finds my stream, she's,
You found it already?
No, not yet. Oh. She asked me at Thanksgiving and I just said, Mom, can you pass the cranberry sauce? So, we'll see. We'll see.
My whole family sat down like in front of the TV and put my stream on, and it happened to be the stream that I wore my maid outfit that my entire extended family watched. So I haven't been back there since.
Yo, my maid stream was wild.
Yeah.
I mean, I cosplayed, but
Yeah.
dude, I was sent okay, I didn't know this existed. They're called tributes. Do you know? Pretty much these people, well, ejaculate on a picture of you.
Oh.
And they're called tributes.
Okay.
I was sent a DM of that. I took my selfie and his tribute. And I'm like, bro, the internet has fucked me up. What?
You took a selfie with the
No,
picture that he ejaculated
They took
on?
my. I took a selfie, right? I took a selfie as my cosplay. Okay. And then he sent me back that picture, but with his tribute. And I opened that. I'm like, bro, what? The internet is wildin'.
What the fuck?
Internet's wildin'. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so upset by that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like whatever. I mean, dude, you have a wild imagination. Go crazy. But
That's horrible. I hate that it's called a tribute.
that's what I
don't like the wording.
I fucking know. But I was just like,
my
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So that's.
is that like the weirdest thing, or have there been weirder things?
I got sent a dick pic, but this guy had no balls.
Sorry. That's just not where I thought you were going. I was just surprised. Okay, yeah.
No, literally, like, I'm like, look, because you can't, let's say you open it, like, it's fuzzed, right, before,
Yeah,
so you don't know,
yeah.
it might be a picture of their dog, which is always great, or it might be their dick, so, like,
Yeah,
I click,
yeah.
I'm like, wait, where are his balls?
Did he say anything about it? Was
No.
like, oh, I don't know. No,
No,
it just.
his messages were really nice. It was like, happy, so, okay, this is why I was tricked. His messages were really nice. They were like, happy birthday, Jodi, whatever, love your content, love what you do, hope you have a great, successful move, and then picture. I'm like, oh, must be, cute picture of his dog. Click on it, dick, no balls. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Pretty weird.
I don't know if that's the weirdest. That is like one of the weirder. Yeah. Or like, I have people that like think they love me. Yeah. I would, okay, honestly, like, if you think you love me, you probably don't know me. Like, how do you love someone that you don't really know? Like, I mean, we do know each other on a sense, right? You do understand who I am, but like, you don't really understand like my flaws.
Yeah.
Or like romantic love. Like, I can understand loving me as like a friend. Like, yeah, because you do see me. But like, romantically loving, they love the idea of you.
Yes.
Yeah, I have people like who will tell me that they like love me and they like can't live if they don't have like, if they're not gonna end up with me. And I'm like, I think you don't really know me. Like, you don't know, like, how do you love someone when you don't know their flaws? Like, I mean, obviously you guys have seen probably some of my flaws when I stream for long hours almost every day.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna see some things that are obviously not perfect about me, but like,
you have this idea in your head. There's so much, like, as much as we do share, I think about this all the time. As much as we do share on stream, and I think that you're pretty vulnerable with your community, and I'm working on becoming more of that. There is still so much that I don't share.
Yeah.
I like like all of my life experiences, like some of the worst thing that's ever happened to me, some of the best things that have ever happened to me, like I've never shared, and like how I grew up, and the things like, oh, I don't want to talk badly on my parents. I don't want to talk badly on my parents, but that's so much of who I am. So like, you know me, but there's always going to be things that people aren't
but you don't know why I'm me.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like knowing why you are the way that you are is a huge aspect of like how to love someone romantically. Yeah. So like knowing all of their experience. Yeah. So yeah, that's like something that I'm like, I understand you might be feeling a certain way, and you obviously like think your feelings are 100% true, but I'm like, but you don't really know me, so how do you love me? Yeah. Or how do you like expect? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's weird when people like really are confessing their love. Because then I'm like, well, that's interesting. I think it just ultimately is the idea of me. But like, I'm not on Tinder, like, Tinder. Like, I'm not here to find a relationship like that.
Yes.
But I have told chat that I tell chat this all the time. Like, I'm not here to find love, guys. Like, I'm here to hang out, be friends, and just whatever, chill with y'all, play games, like. And I most of you understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you.
Yeah.
Jodi's I'm a homie. I want to be your homie.
Have you ever used Tinder before?
No.
No, neither.
Has anyone like you know? Like the only experience that I've known of Tinder is like I had a girl from high school use it and she got married.
Oh.
Yeah. So from my experience, it sounds like it looks great.
I've only ever heard horrible things.
Oh, okay.
So I have, but yeah, I have literally, no one probably ever using it. Because,
No, that person got married. Seems great. I don't know.
I have friends who have like ended up in shit situations with like people.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. They just scare me. But I know like it definitely works for some people. I have one friend who has had like a pretty positive experience, was in like a long relationship from Tinder, but I don't know. I also think it's just like not for me. Sometimes it is like if you're seeking, like I can understand using it like for seeking like attention. I think if anything, if I were ever to use Tinder, which I don't think I will, but it would be like to feel validated that people find me attractive rather than actually intending on meeting up with people. It'd be like, oh yeah, this guy like liked me, so that feels good. Like,
which probably isn't healthy anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Which is exactly the reason why. Not the reason why, but like I wouldn't use it in the first place. But that would be like if I were ever.
I think if you're looking for a hookup, I think Tinder's known for. Okay, then I think, but like I'm not looking. I didn't think Tinder would be. But like I know like a friend what is it called? Like coffee something.
Bagel coffee.
Coffee meets bagel.
Yeah.
There's like a coffee meets bagel, which is supposed to be like not hookup, but I don't know how. I don't know how they created that.
Certain.
Yeah, I don't know how you create that kind of culture for a dating app, but it's supposed to be like not hookup culture. So I think there's like, depending on what you're looking for, there's an app out there.
Yeah. I've heard that Bumble is supposed to be more relation.
No idea.
No? Okay.
For some reason, when you said Bumble, I thought of Grindr, and I don't think those are.
Grindr, a food app?
No idea.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Not sure. There's Kippo. Yeah, Kippo's like for fun. Well,
yeah.
Kippo's like not only relationship, but it's like for finding gaming people. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I have a hair. I feel it. Do I like this pink? I like how everything's pink.
Pink. Yeah.
Pink. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Grindr is the Tinder of gay men. Oh, so Grindr's like gay hookup for gay people. But only gay men.
Why did I think it was a food app?
I don't know. I was gonna make a really inappropriate joke. No. I was gonna say depends on what's on the menu, yo. I'm saying.
No, I don't know what you're saying. Get it?
As long as you get it.
I get it.
Okay, as long as you get it, then I don't want to say it. You know,
it was the implication. We're on the same page. It was the implication.
Ben, thank you for the raid. Are you
okay.
coming here? Right, meow? Meow? Right, meow? What's up, everyone from Bedstream? I am having my first ever talk show / podcast / interactive podcast. I just said that. Hello, I am from Raid as well. Welcome. Okay, so if you don't know what's going on, what's up? My name is QuarterJade. I am starting a interactive podcast on my stream. What is the word for an interactive podcast? It's a talk show. It's an interactive talk show. Okay, so my goal is to have 2 cents with QuarterJade, which means we talk about various topics that you guys actually bring to the table. And it's more so not just us talking, but us talking with you and then back with one another. Sydney is my first guest. I plan on doing this maybe once a month with new guests. So if you're interested in checking out Sydney, her name is Neytiri, Neytiri. So you can
Bingo. So I think right now we're just like taking any questions from chat,
yeah, so
right?
pretty much we were just hanging out for a little bit. Well, we were gonna end because it was 8 o'clock and people are.
Really?
Both
fed,
high
yeah.
fed. So high fed's
fed.
viewers. So we'll be here maybe for, a couple, 20 more minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if you guys have any questions or topics, like if you do, like, it's really open. Next time that I have this, I think I'm gonna have more of discussion topics to lead us. But right now it's our first one, so I think
Chatting.
Yeah, I think it's really we're just hanging out, talking, getting to know, or getting the ropes pretty. But so if anyone has any questions or topics, what is the most important thing to have in a relationship with a significant other? Ooh.
There's one important thing. There's
I know,
like too many.
I know. I'm like, is there? Because I'm like, okay, trust is really. Oh, communication's really. I'm like, I would argue that trust and communication are. Because like, okay, you can communicate, but what is all full of lies?
Yeah.
So, I would say trust and communication are.
Trust is like the backbone
trust is the backbone
of everything else.
Yeah,
you can't have anything else if you don't.
Yeah, like
trust each other. Yeah.
Like, but I have never been like I never didn't trust the relationship. Yeah.
If you don't.
Yeah. So like from my experience, I'm probably gonna get screwed over by this one day.
Mm-hmm.
But like I just trust people. Like if you agree to be in a relationship with me, I trust you. Like I just trust you have my best interest in mind, which probably will. I think it's like a good thing to have, right? You don't want to just go in not trusting someone for no reason.
Yeah.
But I just like trust people. I do. What about you?
I think I used to just trust people, and for the I used to just trust friends, and I used to just trust people relationship wise, but I've been hurt really bad by both a friend and someone I was in a relationship with. So going forward from here, like even becoming your friend was really hard for me. I would say like you were not because you did that to me. It was like my own wall. It was my own wall, not your thing. Or like just like letting friends in. That's why it's so hard for me to talk to you when I have issues. It's not you. It's absolutely not you. I've been burned so hard by a friend in the past that it makes it like damn near impossible to like
it's scary.
Say things. Yeah, because I just like assume that my trust will be broken. And so it's like it makes it way harder to meet new friends, but you were like the first new friend that I've had since the incident, so it's hopeful for me. I'm literally throwing my hands everywhere. I do that when I don't know how to articulate myself. It's like my hands try and help tell my story.
No, I get it. I think yeah. I think Sydney's situation, obviously, like you have been very so you have reasons to not.
Yeah.
I have yet to have reasons to not trust. So that is also scary though. Like I am waiting because I'm gonna get wrong and it's gonna ruin me. Yeah. Because people suck. And I am vulnerable with people, like off the bat. But I think it's important to be vulnerable with people off the bat because if not, you won't build relations with them. But I think that's also scary. Yeah. Because okay, wait. I think that it was saying, FYI for the next 2 cents chat, you'll also want to work on mic placement. Noise gate. When you speak softly, a noise gate cuts off the audio. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
We're pretty loud. Do we need to be louder?
It's because okay, this should honestly be okay. Like the way
we're
that
super close.
Yeah, this is close. It's like me and my stream right now. I didn't change the noise gate. I just put the mic over here. So. Trust ruined me for a while. I think trust is but I think trust is really important to have in a relationship. Like let's say that you were to enter a new relationship with someone else, like you cannot punish them for your past. But that is really hard to overcome. Like I say that was such an easy statement to say.
Yeah.
But actually being able to just completely let go of how somebody burned you, that's way harder than actually is.
That is like one of the things that scares me the most about like in the future being emotionally available for me, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. That's why it's like I definitely want to take time before I'm ready to even consider something with anybody, because it's like I have to figure that out myself before I can go into like another relationship because at this point I would not trust another person.
Yeah.
So that's like, yeah.
Which is fair, but not fair.
Yeah.
Like, it's fair to you. I understand where you're coming from, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't be fair to the next person that you're getting in a relationship with.
Exactly. So I'm like, I'm not going to take that chance because I'm not in a place where I can be fair to the person that I'm with.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy that I know that. Like, I know that of myself right now that I'm not, yeah.
Have things to work on.
Yeah.
One betrayal really turns you into a skeptic towards anyone else. But yeah, which sucks. It's like something that like you can't get over.
Yeah.
Are you a couple? No, we are best friends.
She's lying.
We kiss every night. Anyways. Okay. Ow, I have a zit.
I know, me too. I have 2 of them.
Ow.
They both hurt really bad.
I picked it. I don't even think I got it. Ow.
Leave it alone. But later.
When it comes to arguments, do you confront immediately, or does it take time to cool down and reflect? She cools down and reflects. I go immediately. I have to get it out. If I have something on my mind, I gotta say it. I gotta be like, bro, this bothered me. I like have to just, if I bottle it up, I'll think too hard into it.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I take my time. I like at least, I take like an hour before I say something. And normally if it's bothered me and the person can tell that it's bothering me, I'm like, I just need space. Let me get back to you in 15 minutes. Because I will end up saying something that I regret. So I'm like, I have to take my time to gather my thoughts, and I always write shit down. So if I'm upset, I'm like, this is why I'm upset, and this is how it made me feel, and this is how you can be better, and then I present my argument.
Well, I mean, that's probably really wise, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could. I do that, but I just do it immediately rather than.
Yeah.
Because I know how I'm feeling, and I don't just immediately lash out at someone.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this hurt me, and here I am. She prepares a PowerPoint and I wing it. I wing it, but in a nice business impromptu way.
Yeah.
Okay?
I like it.
Yeah. How do you feel about haters? We kind of talked about this. If the hater is a close friend, then it affects me.
Yeah.
But if the hater's like a random person on the internet, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like the opinions of those who if you don't value their opinion in the first place,
Doesn't matter, yeah.
Yeah. What if the hater is really hot? I don't think.
Be devastated.
You're right. Oh my god, hot boys.
Broken.
Dude, anyone? No, I
couldn't live on any longer.
You're right. I only value the opinions of attractive people.
Yeah.
Oh my. Anyways, this zit hurts so bad. I'm picking at it.
Don't pick.
But
It's
I
bad for
am
your skin.
fine.
Jodi.
I'm hiding it. Why does it have to be a boy? Because I am particularly attracted to boys.
Oh.
I think.
Look at your body painting stream.
Will you ever do a body painting stream? Why? Are you particularly interested in art, or are you particularly interested in boobs? If it's art, maybe. If it's boobs, there's Pornhub.
True.
Yeah. I eat paint. Oh! So you are not attracted to Ney. I am not personally attracted to Sydney, no. I think Sydney's beautiful, but I'm not attracted to her. I think there's a very large difference.
That's what, when I say girls are hot, people will always ask me, they're like, oh, well, do you want to sleep with her? Or are you gay? I'm like, no, I just think she's hot. I can look at a girl and be like, she's hot, but that doesn't necessarily that I mean that You're
not attracted to them romantically.
Yeah. Yes. But girls are hot. Yes, girls are hot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've actually thought about this. I've talked to my community about this. I'm like, what is it about? Okay, I was like, why am I straight?
Yeah.
I was up late at one night, couldn't sleep. And I just thought of just being straight. I'm like, why am I straight? Like, okay, because I like boys. I'm like, okay, what is it that I like about boys? Okay, the only very large difference, boys don't have boobs and girls don't have dicks. Okay, so then I'm like, okay, so I'm attracted to dicks? No, that's not what makes me like boys.
Yeah.
You know, okay. So that was my thought process. And I'm like, okay, then what is it specifically about boys that I like? And I'm like, oh, I like masculinity. So, okay, if I like masculinity, I was like, okay, so if a girl was masculine, I would like her. I could like her.
Maybe.
So I was like, oh, maybe like it has nothing to do with the gender itself. But I actually have no idea.
Yeah.
Because I've never explored that.
Yeah. I get what you mean, though.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm just like thinking. But then I'm like, I'm I'm attracted to guys. Like I look around at, like, if I don't really notice girls in terms of being attracted to them. Like I really only notice guys.
Yeah.
Be attracted, which is interesting. I don't know. That is really interesting. I don't know. I never really notice girls, or I've never noticed a girl and been like, I'm really attracted to her.
Yes, I get what you mean.
But I've like seen girls, I'm like, wow, she's hot. But I'm not attracted.
When you're watching a movie and there's hot people in movies, and you see like the main guy character and the main girl character, and they're both hot. Like I'm always looking at the guy character,
True.
or I'm always like thinking of the guy character, not the girl character.
But if the girl character was masculine and like rugged, I'd probably be into it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. Would you date a masculine girl with a bigger D than you? I can say I think. I don't know. I can't answer that because I've never had that opportunity. I would imagine yes. If I'm attracted to someone, I think. I don't know.
Who are your celebrity crushes? Question.
I think my only male celebrity crush is Chris Hemsworth. Also, maybe the Witcher guy. Only in the Witcher though.
Yeah, as Superman, he's
not hot.
Yeah,
but only in the Witcher, like he can get it.
Yeah.
And then for girls, I think Emilia Clarke is beautiful, and I think that's like really. I like others. I'm not really like. I think just Emilia Clarke really. I just like love her smile.
It's a very expressive face.
Yeah. But I can't really think of any other girls that I'm like, yes.
I have way more girls than guys.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have anyone really.
Yeah.
Are you gonna name them?
Oh yeah, it's like, so my girls are like Zendaya, Rihanna.
We talked about this.
Yeah, we talked
Sydney
about this.
100% has a type.
I have a type. I have a type of girls, but I don't have a type of guys.
Yeah, go ahead and name all your girls, and
Okay,
maybe there's a common factor here, guys.
Zendaya, Rihanna, like Tessa Mae Thompson, like those are my girls. You know, like Zazie Beetz, like so beautiful. But when it comes to guys, my guys are all over the place. It's like Tom Holland, he's so small and British, and then there's like Jason Momoa, who's like this big Islander dude, and then like, I don't know, the guy from The Witcher. Like the guys are all over the place. The girls, I definitely have a type. Yeah.
I don't think I have a type. I just don't think I have a type in general.
Yeah. No, me neither.
I just don't think I have a type.
Yeah.
Variety. Tom Holland.
I love Tom Holland. His video where he's dancing to Umbrella and he's doing Rihanna's music video is literally my favorite. I love that video so much. I just like guys who are really charismatic and goofy and not afraid to like be
I agree
goofy.
with that.
Like I want someone who's like can make a fool of themselves and be confident enough to do it and be okay with doing it.
That is it.
So
okay,
attractive
that's my
to me.
type.
Yes.
That is my type. Because like
yes.
I remember I had a crush on like this K-pop guy and he was exactly that.
Yeah.
But like yeah, so
Yeah.
I like the goofy character kind of thing. So yes.
Yeah.
But I like that personality type, I guess. But
physically
I don't have a type. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely I can't actually imagine what. I don't know. I find lots of people attractive.
Yeah, me too.
I'd say. Like there's always like a TV show. I'm like nice, cool. Yeah, you're hot. Cool. Yeah. But like there's just a lot.
Yeah.
You're attracted to certain people. That's pretty much. What is that called when you're just attracted to? Pansexual?
I am not very familiar
I'm
with
not
the
either.
different
My stream told me about
sexualities,
it.
but
My stream told me about it the other day.
I think it's pansexual where you're attracted to, but I am definitely uneducated in this
Me too.
field, so if I am wrong, I am
I'm
wrong.
also uneducated. I think it's pansexual. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have like a physical type. There's a lot of different people that I find attractive, but I definitely do have a personality type. Like I can't really imagine myself being with someone who's like super shy.
No.
Yeah.
No. No. I like don't want to babysit my boyfriend or girlfriend, I guess maybe.
Yeah.
I don't want to like I always think about it as, can I bring them home and do I have to like babysit them when talking to my grandparents?
Yeah.
Or can they just do that themselves? That's my type.
Yeah. Or like around your friends. You
Yeah.
don't want to have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah. You just have to be able to talk.
Yeah.
And that's my type.
I always think about that when I find somebody that like I'm attracted to. I'm like, would I be comfortable like having this person meet my dad or like my mom?
Yeah.
And like my mom is so unfiltered. Everything she says is exactly as she thinks, and she just says it, you know? And I'm like, could this person handle my mom? I don't know. You know? And like that is like, it's important to me because like that's my family. Like they'll just get my mom and my sister in a room and you're getting ripped to shreds. So like, can you do
handle that?
Can
Yeah.
you handle that?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Our time.
This is the time.
So
All right.
time.
Gosh, I hurt from sitting on this couch. Honestly.
I've been so comfy.
I have to pee again if I'm
Okay.
gonna be honest. Okay. Well, I am officially wrapping up my first episode of 2 Cents with QuarterJade featuring
Neytiri.
this is Neytiri.
Hi.
She streams. If you want to check her out, go ahead.
You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Neytiri, Neytiri.
Yes. So then I will shamelessly plug my stuff, guys. If you are interested in partaking in like future 2 Cents with QuarterJades, so for example, I'm gonna pull topics from my Discord. So if you join my Discord, discord.gg/QuarterJade, I have a channel in there. It's called 2 Cents with QuarterJade. You ask questions or have topics or categories or whatever, and if I think they can lead to discussion, I will have them in the next one. I plan on doing these once a month with different people or various people, or maybe just myself, depending on whatever the schedule is. So expect this maybe January, hopefully, or maybe February, depending, with another guest. But I would like to say thank you guys for joining. This was very cool. I actually really liked this.
Yeah,
I really
it.
enjoyed this.
Yeah.
This is like one of my probably favorite streams to date.
No.
I like this a lot. This is like what I love about streaming. Just like talking, discussing,
Yes.
broadening my horizons kind of thing.
I feel like that's us in general. We just like to talk to people. That's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm probably just gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go hang out. I have friends coming over for a holiday day. We're gonna bake cookies and, you know, watch Christmas movies and drink hot chocolate.
It's gonna be super cozy.
Yes. So I am probably just gonna end stream right here. So follow me on Instagram. Instagram's QuarterJade. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'll fade to black.
Okay.
Wave.
I'm gonna sit here. Goodbye. Bye. Have fun. Bye. Later.